Take 20 minutes past 8 o'clock and pay Hot Digital Online UK. Once again, another brand new day, Tuesday morning, the 16th day, June 2026. It's all the good environment this morning. Now, Martin A.B.K. Amedu happened to be the former special prosecutor. Now, he has also brought a write-up in regards to the resignation letter tendered by the former Chief Justice of the Council of State, into the former Attorney General and also the former Special Prosecutor, is demanding that the President Mahama's government publicly release the resignation letter of the former Chief Justice Sophia Kufu, following the report that she resigned from the Council of State last year. According to him, the government owes Ghanaian full transparency on the matter, especially since she has reportedly not participated in Council of State activities since her resignation. The sovereign people of Ghana are entitled to the expectation that the government will exhibit the highest degree of probity, accountability and transparency. Martin Amedu stated that he argued that the continued silence from the government raises suspicion and could damage public trust, insisting that resignation should not only be confirmed but also fully disclosed for public scrutiny. And Martin A.B.K. Amedu, Ubaka saying report by HSA Mami Sophia Kufu, Anoye Attorney General, Chief Justice, former Chief Justice, and so in summer to just say, na render the resignation letter since 2025. Na the name the circumstances surrounding it said time now, or render the resignation. No, one amfamano na fee and a mami says a watching with him. They no na Martin Amedu Kase. Say a bino come out with full disclosure to tell the good people of Ghana, show some probity, accountability, and transparency. Say san semi na nam so mama no etwe ne ho efi Council of State ne mu. Nti ehun sem enso wo ho anopai. Nti Martin A.B.K. Amedu is mounting pressure on the government to fully come out with the disclosures and the content of the resignation letter. Now you hu the trimu. Now yakwenim the student Ketias cast long political shadow over NDC at 34, and Mahama ministers now nowhere in sight. Paul Admochiri also make the statement, say political analysts Paul Admochiri have also stumbled upon what could become the biggest mystery since the disappearance of the socks in a washing machine, whereabouts of the NDC top brass during the party's 34th anniversary celebration. Now, speaking on his flagship political affairs program, Good Evening Ghana, Paul Adumochi subjected the anniversary event to a forensic political examination and was arrived at a rather uncomfortable conclusion that the NDC may have celebrated its birthday, but many of its most important family members appear to have found more pressing engagement elsewhere. For a party that has historically transformed anniversary celebration into electoral demonstration of unity, loyalty, and political muscle, this year the gathering left Paul scattering his head. The guest list may have said about 34 years of NDC, but the attendance register seemed to suggest that regret only. President John Mahama nowhere to be found. Vice President Jenano Pukwajuman was absent. Chief Justice Julius Debra was absent. A considerable number of ministers were also absent. In any judging by Paul analysis, is also some of them were present but have arrived through invisible entrances. To appreciate the magnitude of the situation, Paul rolled out archival footage from the previous anniversary celebrations, and the old videos looked less political event and more like NDC portraits that even notably face in the party jostling for the space under one tenant. Na Nina Paul Adomotri made some statement on Good Evening Ghana about the 34 years of NDC anniversary, where a lot of prominent people in the NDC did not attend the particular year anniversary, that is the June 4th. Into what is happening? Paul, and soon somebody to January.
So I observed something, or we observed something on the NDC anniversary. I don't know whether other media saw it or they didn't notice it, but it was very important and very critical. The NDC, the ruling party, celebrated 34 years of its existence. Beautiful ceremony led by Johnson Asiedu Nketia. In fact, he put it up on social media on June 11th at 5:41 p.m. and said, yesterday I joined comrades, party faithfuls and supporters to celebrate the 34th anniversary of the National Democratic Congress under the theme 34 years of democracy, unity and progress. The occasion, he said, offered an opportunity, blah, 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 to reflect. And then he has some photographs here. Here's Asiedu Nketia himself, still wearing his very expensive shades. And then you have Fifi Kwete, the Honorable Mahama Yarega, party officials, and Asiedu Nketia. Then you have the cake cutting ceremony. And this is why it gets important, viewers. So this is the highest ranking NDC group that attended the event. It included the majority leader, the Honorable Mahama Yarega, Fifi Kwete, the General Secretary, Asiedu Nketia, the chairman, and then I can identify Senator Rawlings as well. This is the highest ranking NDC group that attended the event. Where was the president, viewers? The president was absent from the event. President was in town. Vice president absent from the event. Vice president was in town. Chief of staff absent from the event. Chief of staff was in town. Asiedu Nketia has managed to exclude all of these people from a major NDC event like the 34th anniversary of the party. This is incredible. I mean, Fly Lieutenant Rawlings will not be happy with this. I mean, Justice D.F. Annan will not be happy with this. Why is the chairman excluding everyone else from the party? Let's look at the number of ministers, like the key. John Mahama has only, 58 ministers. This is Finance Minister Keselato Forson. He was absent from the event. This is Honorable John Jinapo. He was absent from the event. Dominic Ayini, Attorney General, absent from the event. Of course, you won't expect Haruna Idrisu to be there. He's fighting with Asiedu Nketia and might not want to share the same stage with him. So Haruna Idrisu, understandably absent. Eric Opoku, a Greek minister, also the contestants for the big ticket, absent. Kwame Abuja, absent. Ahmed Ibrahim, local government minister, didn't go. Elizabeth Ofuso Ajari, trade minister, didn't go. Ablan Jifa Gomashi should have been there to show the tourism dancing that she's so well noted for. She was absent. Dr. Agnes Na Momo Latte, she didn't go. Emiliata, she didn't go. Emiliata is a cadre of the party. She didn't go. George Opariado, the minister for employment and youth and all of that, he didn't go. George Opariado is in fact an existing party official. He's the national youth organizer of the party. Until the next election, which is soon, he's the national youth organizer of the party. He didn't show up. Can you imagine how one person, Johnson Asiedu Nketia's ambition to become the leader of the NDC has so violently divided the party that on 34 years of existence of the NDC, the president, NDC is in power. Fortunately, NDC is in power when they are celebrating this significant milestone. The president is absent. Chief of staff is absent. Key ministers of the government and members of parliament are absent. NDC has 188 members of parliament. Shouldn't all these members of parliament have been at an event like that? Yes, indeed. All of them should have been there. How many members of parliament did we identify? 2. The majority leader and the founder's daughter. That's what happened. This is where Asiedu Nketia has brought the party to. This is the situation. This is how bad the Asiedu Nketia fight is. My Uncle Johnson, I'm still supporting him anyway, but this is how bad the fight has become. This is where he's taking the NDC party to. Let me take you back and look at how the NDC started. Just give me 1 minute. I'll take you back. Let's watch this video and see how the NDC started. So let's play. The guy was pouring libation. Now, this is the foundation of the NDC. Some people put their life together. Asiedun Ketia says that he's one of them. And they had a spiritual event, very important spiritual event. Look at this from Cape Coast in 1992. Have a look.
Asasi ya mnawa enza wakula biasa nduko toko enza asuna fo enza bretu enza wayuku enza ebia na enza akuwa na enza akuna enza na nanu enza enne adi ani enna ne ya nwini ne ya nsusuo enne abam Ghana na nanu enza Nananuma ki etresa ho ya kene ya da ya so na ye ya se na wo mambe na ya hwehwe no ene ba ma Jerry John
You saw that, didn't you? Yes, that's a spiritual foundation. It's very, very important for all of these institutions that want to last long. And now, after 34 years of existence, now let's go back to the same event, how the chairman of the day, the first chairman of NDC, Alhaji Isifu Ali, people say they were co-chairman and the other chairman was called A.A. Munufie. But this was Alhaji Isifu Ali taking the chair at the function to announce the new party's first flag bearer for the upcoming elections of 1992. Have a look at Isifu Ali.
Honorable delegates, with these credentials of the proposed candidate, I can only urge this Congress to unanimously endorse the nomination which have come from the constituencies. Long live the revolution, long live the National Democratic Congress, long live the Lieutenant retired John Rawlings. Long live Ghana.
So NDC people have been celebrating since the members of the diplomatic corps were there. Is that Koen Kensenaka I see there? So if you see them, you can tell me what their names are. This is Koen Kensenaka. Is him? Yes. No, is it him? No, it wouldn't be him. This is Sinari. This is Harry Sawyer. This is Obeda Samoa sitting next to Harry Sawyer. So this is J.H. also a champion and Ohine Jekum. Alaji Hubi over there.
The news, the interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station, on Digital Online.
Hey, these are old pictures. So that's JJ appearing at the rally the next day in Cape Coast, still in military gear. JJ was still in military gear when he was going to accept nomination to be a civilian candidate. Alhaji Hudu Yaya is with him, the general secretary of the party. This is the first Congress of the NDC. Yeah, JJ hoists the NDC flag. He has accepted the NDC nomination. He is going to be the NDC candidate for the election coming up in 1992. So you saw it, didn't you? That's Isifu Ali announcing the first flag bearer of the National Democratic.
All right, 33 minutes past 8 o'clock. You heard it all from Paul Adumochiri. A good evening, Ghana. Now, it was emphatically saying the NDC was built by some certain confidants, people who rest assured their life for NDC to galvanize the party, put things together. In the meantime, Johnson Asiedun Ketia, this time around, the chairman of the party who is vying for the flag bearership race, is disintegrating the NDC. And this is from Paul Adumochiri. Now, yesterday, there was another video that pops up, and it's about lawyer Maurice Ampao, who was making certain interlocutors, advising the NDC of the entrenched position they are taking to criminalize Wontumi because time is of no essence. Our time is of essence. And at the same time, the power is transient. So they should be careful and mindful about the way Omokosu Yomanyama. He was very vocal about situation where you can just imagine people who want to criminalize Chairman Wuntu, who thinks the court has not convicted him, waiting for a judgment. Now there's a speculation, and people who happen to be an appendage to NDC are saying Wuntumi should be jailed. Now, Yentie Lawyer Monsampa quickly before we proceed to our subsequent programs this morning, and then we acknowledge our proud sponsors and pay on YouTube channel, Bohot Digital Radio, our YouTube, and then subscribe. We'll be in live.
On some criminal charges, fake and that checks. You have to court, it's still pending. Criminal offences have no expiry date. Tax evasion is still pending, it has no expiry date. And if you criminalize loan transaction now, I buy it to sell. And the moment you loan now banks were Ghanaian, who may face prosecution. And the police says, some of us say, Chamahu to be na they do so. Ain't a politician, ain't no. On what could you loan? Not loan, no, the other coyer, no. I am successful, ain't no. You have no court, you Jelina. And the moment what you know, Sunya banks. Mono, to be in Tiano. And you make criminalizing debt loan defaulters. Although defaulting loan piano will be criminalized, and you will go to face the law if MPP come to power. If the new laws that you want to set, it's against Bank of Ghana Supreme Court decision say, obey the car and your chrono and your crime. A car in law no yen the car.
I no correct lawyer. Business mind bank.
No, my
Ghana credit. Business mind bank na business wo kuro mu a obetima ka say ombo obosiada ana on the kada. And the thing is, nipa no enye enka say e kana bia what bono ontua ye nyina ehu documentary ni bi ensu atwa fa aburo a no order no so. Enti no sade na wo ka no say emremu dia na mo pese mo dia okay bia scanner obabeje ye no wantimi amfa anya adwuma amfa amantu aboka dia ene de say esi ho na mo ni nipa na trase what you say then when dia I say quiet say because of all different party nti no obia ye obia de ene ye chama wontumi say ene ye jeli say ene ye fa ntu na lawyer me question ye say chama wontumi na braba obon say yam fa ne say said NDC social media activists omo ka no media no so no say fa chama wontumi ntumi afa ntum no question me bisa say the chama wontumi atum otena omo na omo kasa ansem no na japade na oye be mo ma na
because the omo ye say lawyer
afraid say sana ye bo ato ansem we ye to aba wie ya NDC ba power omo ye omo dwen say o ka asem fo omo pe say yo say nyo ne ye ba ba chew because wonye NDC ni no ana me ka to say sana ye bo ato Ghana ha no e bedrum ne bebe ha ye
me say because
what him say obi so ye businessman ono so under NDC and it's a power sesa non people bad the same procedure because our man from Abia
as I speak right now parliamentarians laws omoje
what you want to say
parliamentarians laws sure me okojani so me okojani no service and laws company okobia the books to be say me MPC laws Ghana MPC loans nkwa na moji o banks bebre wo ha MPC di loans a omuntu aye na businessman be no mbobusia me say be mama adu na so mbobusia wo mbobusia ma ontumi ntue o wa koyi nyama we ntue o wa issue that check we ntue o be criminalizing this transaction because only adwin say no Ibrahim mama ye Ghana ni na so or your business not problem ba ho we need as I say you criminalizing or your crop for your umbrella
and na enye say
your umbrella into
you know business now you know so the way all your game oguso all your business
into ka ba yetia
sa
any time I want to be there only the new question of a loan na sika phone you loan
why na you loan sikani baya na okro we our business our you loan
look I can tell you
woni dem ti omuji loan no there is a businessman na ono no oji loan no ne capital na ono na nya sika wanya sabi ɔne na busua de bɛbɔ bra no ɔmfa nhyɛ ne business no because nneɛma mmienu na ɛwɔ business mu ada sɛ wobɛgani anaasɛ loss bɛba enti no wobɛbɔ bosia na wode ayɛ nde sɛ akyirɛ no sɛ nneɛma no antumi amfa ama wo a then wo sika no ɛwɔ hɔ no woayɛ aseɛ de ɛtua no kakra na wogu so a woyɛ business obiaa yɛ bi
for banks na kɔhwɛ the loan portfolio of businesses all the businesses in Ghana every business be a category na business go with risk risk wo mu obi a di loan biara no you can make profit or loss and the first obi akɔgye loan na de ne krata generally akɔgye loan nyama no loan na ya ɔkɔyɛ no an succeed no yan criminalize no ɛnɛ sanka ɛnɛ minia so case as in back case no kozi aga asoro general will prefer say chama to be very fancy cano with interest because that's the interest of the state this opposition loot or no and no pay but chama to be and can no papa me and can me ntua me no makolo but case no 2 3 4 5 years because me more kai me this can no loan risk and go take here and as in back so can na more can be this about utu bank na kasa staffs they go to yama no they were involved from the one the no as in banks can inform ma
and then say lawyer the akoso and yama akoso amanfo ye na chama wuntumi ne enye ne say as in bank for no see won ne nkrofo omo hen
me see omo chama wuntumi for the loan no say what of ban na we mu supposed to criminalize no china you good ni masi I didn't say loan fraud Jesus Christ
na lawyer wey anya nguasi yo na business mind by unim say lawyer e ba say o ye business e hon e nyam miensa na yeden e wo business im e ye bosen abo empaibo e na afa modemo because babu say any ria no bo mpaye say loan na akwaji ye na de be hye say business nim no e betimi aye successful aye den amount then not wo bo ho moden na e wo ba bia
minia one of the greatest risks is to venture into agric. Agric. Now Greek risk. Business there risk.
But
when you go to risk, farmers here do akwaji loan na amruko ye cocoa farm no dey kai.
Na lawyer.
Loan
Opa, ye mie phone lines too. Na ye misa say crash for mu to cocoa no. Say e free sa month we akwa akopem November mu na kokoo be ha ase unity a ebe so bebre pa no ye misa farmers om kwaje bosia e wo krachefo no say sa afi ne kokoo so a na okwa akotua anase kokoo ne ba na okwa akotua ebe duru November no na bia ne kokoo no anso esi krachini ne kokoche no wona ne tenase na bia ode interest atoso say bia sika na oka say ode baba afi we no me ama ba be hu afuo no kokoo na anso and which chama want to media obi ahu bi no obi ahu
obi de wo car ye dey police station ya criminalize no chama want to be your assets and be because assets na fe bi no and say our koji loan not when to be ntua enye sebo ne yakọ ne ji interest na when they are criminalizing no and now ukoshem social media mu na yamo there and they should be punished but ya me bet chamo ka ba
so mu nyini ba e bi om go nya business ni bi
na chamo to be from no mo from 100 times
aban sesa
anya ba sesa they will face no and no the camera came to break the news and Ibrahim Mama could not settle the tax. What do we do? You are criminalizing the transaction. And only say I catch Ibrahim say Mama Ibrahim Mama issue 44 checks. Then you go through. Who issue check? Now go through a dark check. Fake check be a criminal offense. But the governor a day, everybody know. Say no, Ibrahim Mama a business. So I issue checks now go through, although a crime, but yeah, share the Juma and then conform our employ. I get an intino. You are criminalizing the business transaction. The criminal offense Ibrahim Mama committee, you know. I did channel. But I do want to be so dear. Yeah, pen on your time, Lintino. Ibrahim Mama, any mama, and not buying Exim Bank loan at the same thing you to be scored, you know. Loan. They say, I know, you're criminalizing no. And a chamber first say, look, Abani saw this state by treat China. This case can take so many years. And this is a mining case now. In some hono. I bet you time. Now the truth of the matter is say, a loan, Kaba, and to a person clear. The best thing I saw you say, obe enter pre-bargaining. On that buying the bench, she share no so look. At the end of the line, is a meeting as in banker. And to move me mean yes, she share mean yes, it cannot back. I'm about to say, hey, baby, if you pre-bargaining, you can't just say, or your comfort. I say, jelly no. Hey, Jesus Christ. Hey, or tempani. Hey, don't be dear. I'm sad. Now, son, not to maybe to memoir. A very mama dear, a normal. Oh, only the Osika, only the angel, only the oh, it's untouchable, only the on your bonnie. But I said, a very mama and G as we speak right now. A very mama with all his money, no, Edda so G loan. What our loan facility was some big bank. Secure crown on the top, aircraft, no, or loan facility. Diamond, what you work banks are or the year diamond business. Chamawu to continue no be. A crime. Even when he's saying that look, give me the opportunity to pay. Kevin tell me call for me NDC 4B and Chamawu to me call for more pedasem. I say look, try to track and number there. Ya in jail as if jail here something at the form. They are buying when any NDC for him, any Chamawu to be elements in him. The hatred for Chamawu to me, I'm surprised. I'm not the slogan. The vindictiveness and the personal hatred for Chamawu to me. Bonnie Ben at Chamawu to be Yamu. Bonnie Ben. Loan Samon for Gia. If you get the loan, so Bank of Ghana writing off the loan, so bad debt. Uko Bank of Ghana. More than 1.3 billion Ghana cedis. Bank of Ghana writing the debt. Meaning, amount for GG loans, moment to be none of these people, every more politicians, every more politicians, some more MPP, and this move, who call the Bank of Ghana books, businessmen, companies, some more deep Ghana. Bank of Ghana and criminalizing those loan transactions. So, while writing all the loans off. And now, as we speak right now, Ghana businesses be at the cap our loan indebtedness. Every business be a contracting loans. Now, bebre at the car omuntiaye. Nobody is criminalizing this loan transaction. Chamawu to be the okoji be there, or ye criminal. Ye no. And Kevin tell at the and all control abino one attorney general directing judges as to what to be done. And then we have people who are so bent on seeing Chamawu to be destroyed at all costs. I say like I say hatred no is like the person must go down with the businesses, with the party. Jesus Christ. Selective justice. And now adia uni mupepe say nipano nya mo akizu so ayeno obi so ayebio ebai mama has been collecting loans and defaulting that has led to bank collapse. Loans are wajia ama ya bond koko. That time Abraham able loan no nobody was talking about criminalization. The state at this time no did not criminalize the loan transaction for Ibrahim Mama. To the state say oko kra machine scrabble memoir when tax crano I tax evasion crano. Always remember that check no. Everybody, including those who are calling for the head of Chamawu to me today, didn't see anything wrong with it. Now, obi the bank car. Now I'm first can a bank loan. Now or the collateral siano. Now wakoye business. Now a pass car. The best thing to do is pay with interest. And that is exactly what Chemamuti want to do. Makoji loan. Me could do a bro. A bro so because do a documentary wo I'm a UTV craft fab documentary no. Everybody saw say Chemamuti was into main business. We need best farmer award. Kumasi. We need Ghana. It is our business, that business no anye ye na kadahwa. The best thing is that Jessica let you interest. And that is exactly what Chemamuti is doing. Pre-bargaining. Until say Wakoba Amano Kono is not saying that he's guilty. Mupe trial, he will go back to trial. Mupe Amufa Shishaso, Amusha Munya once in the cry. Case, as in that case, what is Shishaswa, I don't think Chemamuti will be guilty. But Chemamuti will be guilty, and then everybody that will deal loan, I will tell you, I will be guilty. And remember, be down for evil.
The news, the interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station, on Digital Online.
Waking you up to what's new, what's hot, what's trending, the headlines, the updates, from sports to health, from current affairs to the conversations that matter. It's the best breakfast show, Monday to Friday, 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. on Hot Digital Online. Now on DAB.
Eyazi weye ebinom wo a afutu ntimi homo ensohwe entimi homo asodin no a 247 wa wo say yanom de enya adwuma biem ba me check akwa we grasa afa no a
hello ochami
ojam ohun so wa na sa odam
wa bo ami o ese mi wo so same de unity link na mi yusu intimate asem no wa ya mi nwanwa
na dua no wa nya mo
me boy you enso enye obia
Mr. Sabanis Kamania, opening wa ya ache Unity Link. Your office will UK, USA, Europe, Ghana, any baby. UK Financial Conduct Authority, and our license here. Any banks, any telcos are who do any yajuma. And Kobanda say, Ubesorianopa, na Unity Link a do ramo. Davi, so what is it called Ghana? That's the one for Unity Link anya. What the high risk for him? Uzikano, a bet me akpeme. Unity Link aya Ghana in India. 30 years ni no punch. The enemy riano. Yan so can yan any manado. Media me say, Abanis Kamania. Unity Link neko. Unity Link. Simple, secure, and fast.
Oh, judging I yet 3 years. Then I mean, to what purpose will it serve? To what purpose? And in fact, if you take steps in court to bring to the attention of the judge, now own personal idiosyncrasies here, who are Ankasa, who say are affecting the case, those will be recorded and to be on the record. So, if you are convinced that those things are affecting the trial, the impartial trial, the fairness of the trial, that could be grounds for appeal. That could be grounds for appeal.
Council, Bakwam Oma complaining and honorable and the appeal could be a complaining say the case was highly expedited. Just say that walk around back court no lead counsel never can say, oh, your case wa. One cousin your case was over time bear so be a mapon bear 2 of us. Oh, okay. And about 3 amumra. Was it a hin a sadi? Was it a do baby crana who said Sadiana trial judge was alien to our jurisprudence?
No, it's not alien. Let me see. That is the judge's court. And he is responsible for case management. Say introduction who can about case management.
Yo, pa.
Honestly, so yeah, evaluation. Where judge no? Evaluating. So he has to do a certain number of cases and complete within a certain period of time for his evaluation.
Oh, promotion, Neboa.
If we can say promotion, we see evaluation.
And I mean, about kuna war amount.
See, that's his court, and this is how he wants to run it. Because ultimately, you can't pander to your whims and caprices. Because no court, no no court, no, court, not lawyer, no court. It's the judge's court. So you can't dictate to the judge how to conduct the cases in his own court.
Oh, sanity.
That's why when the judge says that, come not, and you say, oh, ask my Lord, please this. Once is yes. Okay, so
I see.
I don't know why you say
Council, my additional kakra. You say your case is as good as your lawyer. Sadie, no correct.
No, I'm not correct. You see, you're training, no. Sometimes your case is good, but your lawyer doesn't know the procedure, and then he messes up the case. Sometimes your case is not that good, it's a borderline. Your lawyer knows the procedure, he knows the pitfalls, he appreciates the weaknesses of your opponent's case. And then, in a criminal matter, for instance, it's about the ingredients of the offense. The ingredients of the offense. Say we hear live soup. A day they would hear live soup, no. A different from a day they would hear bunubuno. So if you cook live soup and say that this is bunubuno, I as a lawyer should tell you that no, these ingredients are not in the soup. So you can, the offense will not be made out. The soup will not be made out. You understand? So offense via crime via ingredients. So as a defense lawyer, I want to see whether the ingredients have been met. And not only met, that there is proof beyond reasonable doubt. So in all submission, I tell you that the defense lawyer in a criminal matter is just to raise doubt. You're just to raise doubt. Immediately you raise doubt, that doubt is in to the benefit of your client. But you must conduct the case in its totality. That's how it is done.
I can't mean so what it is and be say. Galam say yinya chama wuntu min kuna ye kase nkrofo ye. Why should he be singled out and then put on the legal chopping board?
Prostitution, nipa bakuno ye. Nipa bakuno ye prostitution. But some have done it, they have never been arrested. Some have done it, they have been arrested. Armed robbery, nipa bakupe no ye. Money laundering and scam 419. Nipa bakupe no ye.
It might be a syndicate.
There might be a syndicate, and some will even escape the syndicate. When you are arresting them, some will escape.
Yes.
That's how the law works. But the long arm of the law will catch up with the people. Tell you want to be freer. The want to will not be no longer in the equation. Yes, sir.
Huh?
So it means that the next person will not be going to me. You understand? That's how the long arm of the law works. Why you need free? In America, it's different. In America, their jurisprudence, they would have taken time to see all those people connected with good to me, including those who are sitting in Accra and those who are sitting in offices. And then when they are arrested, they arrest all of them. They break the syndicate. But we pick the people who, I think it's part of the difficulties in investigation and the time. Because, yes, some people are doing it, but they'll be arrested. If the law finds them, it will arrest them. Yeah.
Now, a council, but what was and other case, a Exim Bank case. Now, Nipabia, you say, oh, what call Exim Bank and one more business. ɛna loan no ɛho nsɛm aba enti adan nanka civil civil procedure ɛkɔ soɔ ɛwɔ ɔne Exim Bank din no ɛsɛ bɛyɛ criminal matter na kɔdu safe wuntumi koraa se wɔma criminalize no koraa deɛ wate na wɔbɛgo for plea bargain within the civil and then the civil matter and then the criminal matter no ɛbaa ne sɛn kɔn bebree yɛnte aseɛ yɛne a yɛnim mmara yi
what the lawyers attack the fraud vitiates everything. What is that?
Yeah, fraud vitiates everything. Yeah.
You can't put something on nothing.
Yes.
It won't stand. What could you loan? Now, crater the Wukoji loan in a forge papers. Can the loan stand?
Daddy.
Good. So the Mukasano, they're just taking one part of the case and talking about it. I'm not saying that Wuntumi case is that, but I'm saying that you can conduct a matter in a civil setting, but that will have criminal underpinnings.
Okay. Let's just say Criminal and Other Offences Act in 101 no crab to me a yajuma defrauding by false pretense.
Defrauding by false pretense, it's a civil matter. It starts with civil. We say we say America. We say Mbetima Bua Wako America. Now we say we say Mbua for $2,000, bra. So that's a civil. A civil arrangement. Yes, sir.
And it's a council.
Some day Ukasano wouldn't him say 1 year ambassador, 1 year counselor, 1 year Jumawa embassy. Wouldn't need it to me to send that person to America. Carter there would be Fanoko America, Nina, forged papers.
So you are promising what you can't give.
That's defrauding by false pretenses. Because the promise is fraud. And the fact that you say you can do it, it's a false pretense.
Wow. Any NHS and some pow council. Now council, me who dear bia me yama kakra. Minerals and Mining Amendment Act in 2019, Act 995, no. What kind of offenses and penalties? Now section 99 was say a person who buys or sells minerals without a license in accordance with section 6.
Brighton ho abia wababe PMO ewo Chelsea a Real Madrid for akwa no 51.8 million pounds. Mobile Chelsea kosa Brighton no e dey fi Brighton and Ho Albion no 63 million pounds. Eche say Chelsea for say nyan ho fa so bubro and am say obe PMO Chelsea no wo bo matches do 163 games e win Conference League, Club World Cup so sanje. Na ne nam so a Brighton e kwa Real Madrid enie wo say na busuafo ne mani ade nyina e was Spain no aka Chelsea for say opeso okọ for family reasons and personal issues it opeso okọ back to Spain eno na nam so a krukro okọ no na Barca for say wo onya hu papa uye nipa bonyi papa ye na teteo ene asa aka Chelsea e ba befa wo afe na mi udu ani akọ tete ho no ama akọ piem Real Madrid de alamasia ha no udia na wo ha e kire se obesi akan de mayen no ye twem ye de weapon ye twem a cheso bia ba ya ba kwasem no umfi boboko mu ana wo ko pie mu team bia e ho ye ni Real Madrid for ene nei wo mo ani abre wo mo e chese makukuala wa ba na pa wa ba no so mitumi atoto niema wo manya Ibrahim Konate enya Denzel Dumfries ono so atumi aba be pie mu e ho mo eti enei Flamendi ene Frank Garcia I am Nantia Mino according to Daro AS no Homo A Jomo Quine no baby on person do many HNO Homo to me Eddie Ache way and in here to me Ababe Pima I don't say no Emma Etifo. Afeyan fire in Manchester City Bobo Kuna Babe to Gasene City Phone Paris Saint-Germain PSG Agri dealer centre back friend Herman Malonga one by Diaspora to the ball Eddie Manchester City and on the news anope Urban now officially Marcus Rashford neni ache Manchester United free say and 30 million euros buy option or clause no I spy Basa for Antrega and officially ordinary air sanso chimum our Manchester United no what was with team no aye training in sama aba betoga afe enra FIFA World Cup matches etuga na results ebe pm no Sweden echi Tunisia ebomo ekanum 5-1 out to Mr. Sweden agent 3 points Spain enso Cape Verde na Cabo Verde omo ekote ya obi antimanfa ball Anton Nyonko Atenem Belgium 1 Egypt 1, Saudi Arabia 1, Uruguay 1. Now, if you to me say, I minus no more hard, gonna pa. And then I had 7 p.m. no, France, bought Senegal, Samson, Tunis, Humachino, Iran, and in New Zealand, they share so, but we know, na Obiasha, Nyonko, Eka, Mieno, Yame, Duma, and then I had 10 p.m. Iraq, and so Norway, and only matches, I bet me at Yame Yadma Wachina, Humachi 1 a.m. Argentina, and Algeria. Ebebo Omuya 4 a.m. or Chinano, Austria, and Jordan. Ebo na afe 5 p.m. no Portugal, so DR Congo. Edia Shishaso na ebo 8 and Numere England, Croatia. Abomuria na the Black Stars of Ghana and Panama so about 11 p.m. and only matches and Yami Admochina Ibetime Atoga na Yeka game and we told Spain any Cape Verde Kotea will be antimi amfa ball Anton Nyonko Atenemono goalkeeper Eddie Cape Verde Vosinya 124 pounds a man of the match 7 crucial saves and a goalkeeper 80 now after the game on one in central Asia 18 common or say sa World Cup way why so da ya work and fear bed you when na the dream abama no person chere we asin nyina say oni dream and so bad go no party when him da.
Well, Senior, congratulations. What a match. A clean sheet against Spain. Your first ever World Cup match. 7 saves for you. We've just seen you were crying on the pitch there. How do you sum up your emotions?
I work all my life for this moment, for this dream. A lot of generation in the past was dreaming with this. They didn't achieve. Many of ex-football players from national team. And now the dream come true. All of us, we are happy because we work a lot to be here. We deserve to be here today. A great game against Spain because it's one of the best national team in the world.
Peace FM. We are some Cape Verde goalkeeper Vosinya. One on Edia Tuga, Yamia Doma and the game Airbus England, Ebo Croatia, Bukayo Saka. One on Swaka say or da as na medical team no ase no wepra no matimi ahwe na mase say we fit o my ready and you may omubesi akan dia ma 3 Lions of England.
Between Mikel and Arsenal medical team and Thomas and the England medical team since March, they've managed me amazingly and helped me get back on the pitch and do what I can for the team. And yeah, I'm feeling better than I felt in the last few months. And
we and Sama Bukayo Saka wano Edia Tuga Sansona Wachina 11 p.m. Black Stars of Ghana for Panama and a airball Nanona FIFA 4.0 Swedish referee. Your friend said Glenn Nybeck. One on a Ekoma Center referee Ghana versus Panama. Referee for Sweden, Glenn Nybeck. One the big FIFA after giving some Black Stars of Ghana at the first 3 points.
Black Stars team no Aquaco PMO our Toronto ahead of the PK match number so I will PMO field hormone now Omni Panama and the Eba Pim so and Kema Eba from Kra. Now we have seen a team no Eco PMO led by Carlos Cross and then Martin Wama Kwakore. Amani met me a conquer Daniel Gaspar, a goalkeeper trainer, Edmund Blasters of Ghana. Wakasa in Samatuja and I watch goalkeepers no Womu and cherish boss na Womu El Somuno as Bona Yabano. Was it their dreams is like air. And everything no protected ball and cherish and pampa ball and yes now the ball echo dia grana me cheno no phone for betian fail it born e ba yere hu somu krano to send you kita o girlfriend na kusua won sem said they be influence mo.
What's inside this ball?
My dream.
Your dreams, your hopes, your contract, your future, your money. Ghana is inside this ball. And we have to treat it like a baby, with love, with care. We have to hold it. We have to protect it. It's precious. There's no more important object on the pitch than this. So when we train, just like you've been doing every single day with Coach Fatal and myself, you've been giving your heart, You've been giving your soul. You're bringing your brain to training. You want to learn. You want to grow. You bring your passion, your love every day. You bring your body.
Peace FM. Winning summer goalkeeper trainer the Blasters of Ghana Daniel Gaspar etime adi two via team no ekopie mo Canada no Ghana fo e wo no enso e we kami team no yen hwe se de ko.
Welcome to Toronto. Done about it all, watching over a city that speaks more than 200 languages, 45,000 seats, waiting for you at BMO. That sounds like it. You are the Black Stars. This is your 5th World Cup.
The news, the interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station, Hot Digital Online.
Nina se omo kwa he e Canada High Court. Na omo etumi edi nsem no saga no ama he etumi aka nsem no enti se omo eka nsem no nyina awie na ebetumi aboa ma pate ya etumi asama ne visa ne dia na so obekwa rem ama ne men etumi akonkan ora Kofi Adams.
The camp is very lively. The camp is very ready. The team is very ready. Thomas Partey himself is in good spirit. He is ready to play once given the opportunity to enter, and that is why it's very necessary that Canada, the rightful authorities, review the position they have taken. It is possibly a minority position, and it must not be accepted in any way. Canada should just copy what America did. America on their own withdrew his 5-year visa earlier because that would have allowed him entry anytime, anyway. But now, knowing that he was coming for a purpose, they have reissued him entry visas, and that is why he has entered America and he's going about his duty. The courts to direct.
Ora Kofi Adams na yetene kan Kofi Adams akasa na opeyi anase swafo wono so na eba oman Ghana mu a ujina ya nemu na wo hwe se ampa amanone ho ensem ani ade ye foreign affairs minister Honorable Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa Samuel na eka sei no chese ye yentra ho sam obi mfa ye sika nya na nka Ghana ni bia ho hia so she Kosovo she Bangladesh ni kura ye be fight e de amano aban we de o se wo be boa ama Ghana ni bia ho an ho be ka dwam ni ade nyina no betumi ya nanu South Africa fo hu ka dwam kru anom kopie mo nanu Cote d'Ivoire kru anom ko form de omba into se party die omo
We acknowledge that our efforts are without prejudice to that fundamental fact. Nobody can dictate to Ghana who we grant visa to or who we admit into our country. But considering the fact that Thomas Partey was not entering Canada on the frolic of his own, he's deputy captain of our national team, he adorns our national colors, he wears Ghana's jersey, and he was going to carry out an assignment on our behalf, on behalf of the government and people of Ghana. We believe that the government of Ghana must take interest in this matter, and that is why we are in
Peace FM. Honorable Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa ene etene kanu.
Yeah, Captain Master Party no honsem na babe to dwase enne 9 AM ya no nkrobo a na kopie mu awade Canadian Federal Court empenifo kosi nkunya Ghana ya appeal na ne nyina no tumi se o man name case no as IMM-12882-26 na no beto dwase Thomas Tay Party versus Minister of Citizenship and Immigration na Ghana for hwe nim sa appeal ya ye no eno mabekoye ama Thomas Tay Party wetimi enya ade a Canadian visa no wetimi ro men makosi akama Black Stars of Ghana na Ghana for argument ni say ewom say brantie no or court case out UK nanso nya ade a ya convict ni say odifo yemu anukumfo into omo stress empanifo nhwe na omuntimi enisa asem na brantie nya akonya enkosi akan farmer the Black Stars of Ghana ni ensem a aba betodwa wodo ne che Tunisia nso a eno ahomache na motena homa Sweden ebo mu 5 days to 1 na beto dwaso mu coach e friend say Sabri Lamuchi omo so peni no masake no first game our World Cup ya pamono it is say o makofa former Zambia Cote d'Ivoire Morocco coach Hervé Renard
Ono and 2 games aka Edema Tunisia no or Bass head coach Abesia Kana Bebo AJ Ama Tunisia and on a report if Tunisia for come Airbus you say after some Saki Sabri Lamuche no Hervé Renard and then 24 points and next coach World Cup and course you 2 matches aka group stage no or Besha Bo AJ Ama Tunisia or Mino.
Say they could have for you in TB or Monso.
So could you want to be assistant?
The news, the radio station, Hot Digital Online.
They haven't rendered them right.
Happy birthday, Mr. Isaac.
Aswadino 247. What was a yanum the end you may be? But me check your call with grass afano.
Hello, Ochami.
Ojam, who's one answer them?
Hey, what one you? They say me who's soon. Some idea, Unity Link Nana me so. Intimate some why me mama.
Nadiano Wanyamo.
Me boy you, and so you be.
Mr. Sabanis Kamania, opening why Acha Unity Link. Your office will UK, USA, Europe, Ghana, any baby. UK Financial Conduct Authority, and our license here. Yanni Banks. Any telcos I would do in Yajuma. And Kobanda say, Ubasorianopa, na Unity Link and do Ramo. Debbie, so what is the car air called Ghana? That's the one for Unity Link. Anya, what the high risk of winning? Uzikano, a bet me a Unity Link Ghana in India. 30 years, no punch. The Animariano, Yansokania, Yunani manager. Media me say, Abanis Kamania, Unity Link and Echo. Unity Link, simple, secure, and fast.
London, it's time to put your health first. Hot Digital Online, in partnership with the Ghana Nurses Association UK and the Ghanaian Doctors and Dentists Association UK, with the support of the Ghana High Commission UK and Her Excellency Sabah Zita Benson, proudly present Health Awareness Day 2026. Join us on Saturday, the 20th of June, at the Calvary Charismatic Baptist Church, Poplar, London, E146DE, from 2 p.m. Come and enjoy free health checks, expert health talks, informative panel discussions, and community engagements. This year's important topics include men's health, cardiovascular health, travel health, health inequalities, and health apps. For participation and sponsorship, call 07931 406 630, 07931 406 630, or 07577 123 932, 07577 123 932. For daily news, community updates, great music, and information that matters to you, download the Hot Digital Online app or visit our website www.hotdigitalonline.com. Health Awareness Day 2026 is brought to you by Hot Digital Online Radio and our proud sponsors, Unity Link Money Transfer and Julius Restaurants. Your health, our priority. Together, we care.
Introducing EDAS Shipping Services Limited, your premium partner in shipping solutions. Come to us for your excellent door-to-door air freight or sea freight to Ghana, Nigeria, Uganda, the Caribbean, and the rest of the world at affordable rates.
From £3.65 per kilogram, you can get all your air freights to Ghana, Nigeria, and Uganda. And on your sea freight, from £40, you can get all your boxes to Ghana, Nigeria, and Uganda. From £75, you can get all your drums from UK to Caribbean, Kingston.
Our streamlined processes ensures that your cargo arrives safely and on time every time. At EDAS, we ship personal and commercial items, containers, cars, and parcels at affordable prices. We are also into airline ticketing and money transfers. We are located at 65 Upton Lane, Forest Gate, London, E79PB.
You can also call us on 0203 9760 697 or 079 4736 1067. Email us at edas.shipping@yahoo.com.
EDAS, the best in town.
AJN and Co Limited. Wow! Quality accounting and tax services, and now officially recognized as one of the top 200 UK accountants in the 2016 Sunday Times list. Hooray! Come, let's do business and even save you more money. AJN and Co Limited. We are chartered certified accountants and business advisors. One of the finest in the country with quality professional services and excellent customer delivery. Our services include preparation of company and annual accounts, bookkeeping, self-assessment, payroll services, preparation of charity accounts, gift aid claim, tax planning, tax returns, business plans and advice, company registration, preparation of budgets, all kinds of mortgages and remortgaging. And now we are one-stop shop to arrange protection for general insurance, life cover, medical and health insurance, and income protection. We mean business. That is why we are now officially one of the top 200 accountants in the country. Papa Yamaya Budinya Echese Yajuma Soeni, Entibra, Nenya o tax returns, and Wajuma Husikasem Yina Emau, Nayababua Amonia mortgage, Naya insurance in Shishaya Efatawo, Wajuma and Wabusuenina. So big companies, small businesses, charities, sole traders, self-employed, shops and restaurants. Please call Let's Do Business on 0163 447 0495. That's 0163 447 0495 or 0788 307 7742. Our address is AJN and Co Limited, Equitable House, 10 Woolwich New Road, London, SE18 6AB. Visit www.ajnandco.co.uk. Now officially a Sunday Times Top 200 accounting company.
Waking you up to what's new, what's hot, what's trending, the headlines, the updates, from sports to health, from current affairs to the conversations that matter. It's the best breakfast show, Monday to Friday, 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. on Hot Digital Online. Now on DAB.
And what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station, Hot Digital Online.
introduction at his name is Abranchi Amachi today. On the top flight this morning, Unity Link Financial Services Limited and Opay happen to be our proud sponsor this morning. As we gelling on now, you could see more news from the top flight talking about sports section this morning from Peace 104.3, OK 11.7 FM, Neat 100.9, and Opay. In the meantime, in between time, the Accra High Court has refused the Office of the Special Prosecutor applications for stay of execution. Now, for recent ruling that halted the anti-corruption body's independent prosecution of criminal cases in a post shared on its official social media page on June 15, 2026, the OSP said the High Court presided over Justice Eugene John Nyante Nyadu declined to suspend the enforcement of the ruling. The High Court General Jurisdiction 10 also presided over Justice Eugene John Nyante Nyadu has already for today refused to stay the execution of his ruling, halting prosecution by the OSP. According to the OSP, it will renew its application for a stay of execution at the Court of Appeal while all pursuing substantive challenges both the High Court, both the Court of Appeal and the Supreme Court. The OSP immediately repeat application of stay of execution of the Court of Appeal. The OSP had earlier mounted separate ongoing substantive legal challenges to the High Court ruling at the Supreme Court and the Court of Appeal. The ruling follows an application filed by the private citizen Peter Archibald Hyde, challenging the legal authority of the OSP to conduct prosecutions. In response to anti-graft body criticized the decision, arguing that the High Court has exceeded its jurisdiction. The OSP maintained that the only Supreme Court has the authority to declare the portions of the Act of Parliament unconstitutional and has pledged to pursue all available legal avenues for overturning the ruling. Now, we Yambono Tofa, the Office of the Special Prosecutor, recently was also there was a suit that was filed by a private citizen. Now, it was in regards to the Special Prosecutor's mandate, the mandatory process to prosecute cases and also go to court to convict people. Until now, Abrantian person say the Office of the Special Prosecutor any powers I will be to me investigate no prosecute be or court. Until sa powers no finish some to the High Court and a High Court in the ruling the buyer. Say ampa Abrantian asem na or the buyer no Archibald na some of the buyer no crewum into High Court no upheld the decision. Like I said, the decision has been given to the young man who took the matter to court. Now, Special Prosecutor, as I know, filed 3 interlocutories at his disposal into the Bakuko High Court. Say or no akwakwa edi eko counter claim that particular issue. And the Bakuko Court of Appeal, and the Bakunso Court, Supreme Court. The Supreme Court, will bring the clarity and talk about the canons of interpretation. Because we are going to talk about literal interpretation, we are going to talk about mischief, goading, and purposive approach. So with 4 distinctions. Say, Office of the Special Prosecutor have the bosom to prosecute people into filing stay of execution. Now, filing stay of execution, as the chairman say, asemna, you dia bono court in dia bono. Supreme Court no enquashes asem no. Like I said, the court has not got any jurisdiction to sit and bring a judgment on that particular matter. It is asking the court, is there ufali setorarai? Latin word kasi setorarai. Ufali bibia, a supersede, and as a court no di ruling aba. No office a court no does not have the jurisdiction to invoke that particular ruling. Into ukwashi sa decision. Into High Court, they said obekai dambai and as a pandai issue. The Supreme Court, when Gary Demaku filed stay of execution, court no ka say MP no nko so anya ne dwuma na yɛ sɛ wa kwashi decision na high court ne de buy. So that is stay of execution. Into wa file appeal, wa file stay of execution and also to challenge that particular into nya amicus curiae. So you cast a amicus curiae in law. Actually say nipa bi aba be count ho. Friends who are interested in the case have also joined you. Into a Latin word you can't amicus curiae. Into onya other civil society to partner the special prosecutor to file this interlocutories as a motion. Into file a motion, no, judge no ti dwem no aka say. So what they akoha, me de baby am gina na me gina. Now be kaya Supreme Court catch a special prosecutor to file a certain interlocutory to counterclaim the issue. Now they should go ahead. But one fan call at that point in time, no, court to know as suspend the case, no, into a free baby Senny dying. Now just say was suspended outright. Into that is what is happening. Special prosecutor has now been disabled. Into he cannot prosecute cases because as it stands, the High Court upheld. Now one man special prosecutor who say on to me and yet ne juma se ne fata because Archibald say only the prosecutorial powers to carry on prosecuting people or investigating matters of criminal cases, especially cases are or feel say so to me ekomu ye na odi sa asem na so ohwe na or charging the pan court no. He said no only that prosecutorial powers. Corruption related matters. Now special prosecutor office is like a white elephant until Supreme Court will bring that ruling. And as a court of appeal can also sit on the case and then bring that adjudicature. Say special prosecutor should carry on. And also say they stand by the special prosecutor to make sure the prosecutorial powers has been resumed. Like I say, the reconveyance of special prosecutor powers. You know, now it is dormant. On to me, bibia say, he should proceed to the Attorney General, so the Attorney General will give him that authority to carry on with his issues. Indeed, special prosecutor is now in limbo. He's waiting for the competent court of jurisdiction to bring a ruling to counterclaim the already existing ruling ABBA that has also submerged the special prosecutor. And so as we're moving on quickly, yesterday, in the actual findings of the police arrest a suspect in connection with the murder of UCC student Innocentia, the young lady who was killed in the cold blood. Quite a disturbing issue. Now, under normal circumstances, no, you ever call now me correspondent. Nana Yao Prekun will speak now, and we'll talk about a little more of issues talking about Chairman Wontumi and the former attorney, the former Chief Justice who has resigned from the Council of States. Nti yebehwe na edi hu nkomo quickly. Mini ya Prekun. Ya anope ti say.
Nyame adumu Valentine.
Na bibi akoso de.
Kakra paso na nso e.
Ya wo ye pa obi a so chia o.
Mi ju obi aso ye nso ye de nchia mu obi a.
Okay, je isi ade weda no mu ye.
Paso se.
Isi a weda no mu ye, weda no.
Oh, nyame adum. Nyame adum.
You see, I Ghana na akoye annual ritual.
Ai.
Nti ifu beto anaje. Minipa.
Na ayam sisiaba. Ifu beto anayam sisiaba.
You see there ya da nyame.
See there are places are ofa ho no ma obi ampa ya obone say mansu nya den.
Ento. Okay.
Was enso bo mu ana mo yam sisi wo.
Okay. All right. Now, Enra, a report back be da ho say Sisiano, Chairman Wontumi, wenya lawyer for floor, attaching na lawyer. Emma Samra Boy case na bebas on the 3rd of July. Na unya nenti se anase denti tuntire ma apia kubi a oye lawyer no o twin hu film. Sa case na o de court asra court no se on the omo engine tum se o twin hu film.
Medasiminia, the issue between a lawyer and the appeal could be, and then the clients, some I won't me no.
That's right.
Me person me come be bring.
Okay.
If you say, once a bra, asɛm no ekopie court no saa lawyer ya na wedi chairman wuntumi achia
no correct
so I will try so be charge na enti baby anka case no wo ma pempen so akwakoduru no de na anka me hwese nka de wa sha okon na se nka wo mfa nkwa wie pa
no correct
na sisi ayi lawyer and the appeal could be actually say enya de a obeto aso ewum say court no nso so actually say saa enhyehyɛ na lawyer and the appeal could be episode de ba no omu ensomu de na nso so no sisi ano I take a different turn ama sisi lawyer attachia na oba be ginam sisi a obeto case no so atwitwa e de age chama wuntumi enti mepe say anka yenkom bebre na afi akoye emramu asem ni nti no
bentwe na emra
ye that's right.
All right. Now, former Chief Justice, I know a Council of State member, and so I resign now. I'm say happy 2025, 8 months ni. Eban saying na yanti na fei na epi na denti 20 ena mami. I said me onye bima watching who free me.
Okay, many say sase min so ebe to dwano. Yedi achiri kakra de yaso atototo to fam no kre say na wo kan say free bet say 8 months ago 2015 2025 sorry and mami or then ne resignation ekoya na so yes say we be free council of state ebegaku no so
okay
na the enti potia afi na ababeto dwane enya de a yebetumi ayeden I establish any fact bia but the aso atoto fam kakra atene say maame no ebra a wode ne resignation ekoye no na sem ba ko a wode ye enyina so ne say ekwan a wo mo fa so a eye just get toko no wo mo efa so eyi no efree akonwa no so no na enya de ne nani eye den eje ho
okay
nti we ni asem ba ko a say yede yaso etoto fam no ewo mu say anase ebetumi aye say ebia wo other reasons there ebia amba betodwa but yede yaso toto fam na chese ma me na sem ba ko a na odi ye enyina so eno no
okay
na as you said the antipotin afi na sansem we nso no aba betodwa no enya de a nhwehwemu bia ebetumi establish a fact ama yetimi dia ye enyina so aka by the ebetumi aka ene say sisi ane de enokre se maame no wodi ne resignation na akọ ampa ama omampani nso so asum ama o mate ase
okay
on free council of state
okay
cool
okay before we call yi enro abaye a obi eji ne nkwa fe ne nsem yi a wokun ya yi ye hu the police watch suspect back na wonya ne ntibisa
nokre ade ba bechi ena no pay na Ghana Police Service no issue statement say omunsa aka suspect back one omu say asem ne bae no mo free hwehwemu ase enti hwehwemu no guso no na omunsa aka sa suspect we oye 39-year-old man and the Eddie Michael Mensah police for no extreme say eda yawada Innocentia free sa campus ho no wo no Ayezu Plaza Hostel no
okay
sa Michael Mensah wadi 39 years yi ono na edeka ebefa Innocentia free the hostel enti police for no kire say sa nipa Michael Mensah oye driver ni osan so kire say oye kire ni as you say ochirade ewo UCC who be the police for no amfa ameto dwade omo kire ya no say oye kire ni
okay
yes ochirade na osan so driver otwi taxi nti police for no egu so a omo nhwehwemu omo kire say enora anwumre be 7:15 na omo ensa eka no a omo gu so omo ye nhwehwemu de nti poten a enam so ema Innocentia ene won ka atiasefo hu bi mi bi anasa suspect omo sa aka no enim hu bi anasa obi mpo na soma no say omefa ewuraba no fa ne mra ni nyina no ye sure say wakodi police for nsam yi yes sanity
all right ochana blaster sebo Euphoria ne saying.
Oh, say Ghana they were when it's ya. Ghana for epe ball. And Black Star and a day cry and one of the young war.
No correct.
And see over Ghana the Euphoria no was Ubia Ash and the kids. Actually say Yameboa ye de AJ Black Star for to Yameboa watching near her say you bit me am much itakesia, a bit me de Panama soon kunima. Into Uba Ghana, Yamiadum, Bibia, Ed and Aquam, kama.
Okay. Yo, yeah, I bet you now, watching Yamiad, my wedding come. Why?
Now, one issue I represent, Yebeka Safa briefly, a leak sex taper and also a PMO a Bollet Senior High School.
Bolgatanga School, no?
Bolgatanga Senior High School, and
or
a Checheni science teacher.
Okay.
And or no so. I mean, say Nijuma or no so school wow no so. Oh dear,
no watcher no.
And the watcher no. And since school no authorities no. The crata abontin say. And no video na a babontin no. Womansa akabi. I will meet me the SSU be as a such chain and any panel. And no crest or a chain and I buy one also a student a school on tea. One more year she munafia suchi bia. Honomono. Na fi wo mo
Ghana no problem ba me hu ho ne say enkola no bebre na no teach students ni bi no ho a omo behavior ma create indulgence any audience what you say ndo ye teacher ni na wo ho a make sure say ubetumi edu ho so because omo no that exuberance no wo mu what you said omo ha say Usha, nkola ni bia. Ubeka se mpanyimfo, but omo ye nkola. Wan hwe yi.
Omo ye nkola.
Aha, ye no your problem no.
Wan hwe ya obenya asem.
Wan hwe ya obenya asem. Especially class or odi obi nkola ni bi kodi nkomo obi wo kra wan hwe akra wadwun bi se ubese wo ye ni bibi. Che what you say. And teacher for no bebre no me hu se nansen ye trender nipa ni bi epese omo take data abuse of power no mo di emulesting nkola because ade ya wakoyi you'll be interdicted at the same time. They can take you to wherever they want to take you.
Yes.
Now would you
say GS4 no. The Ghana Education Service no. Emeranum. So code of conduct no.
That's right.
So we a teacher ni now who engage in kwalano to a certain level to the extent to say a video like this be leaked about one thing.
Yeah.
And see, this teacher no, he is going to find himself in a very serious mess.
That's right.
Because said ya kano de anka enisa e background. But nyame so ne yeda na sese bibi say aba be to da. Me sure say obi afoforo bi a ono so ho a wo ye bi no. E bia we be ba be serve as a caution.
Exactly.
Exactly. Because omo ye ade a ye koso sa ba say. Bi si e ma abonten a.
Go omo nkola so mo ye mpanyimfo.
Yes, but nkola na omo so aba no this generation Z for no omo ye nkola boni.
Gen Z for omo ye nkola boni. Anything na make say so when take it time you fall into a ditch because because omo ye tempting. Sa na mimi hu. Nti wo wan hwe ye na wo ye teacher ni. Na wo ye wagi say o de oni baby kra na obi na video ya na ono akra na video yi. Ono akra betumi. Nti abedi
obema problem.
Obema problem. Akra na betuma suspend but obeka na ko school back. Na wo teacher na. Dena na yenda ase. O chira ebe kasa.
Medasi brapeni.
All right, yenua Nana Yaw Prekum, Ghanaian journalist and editor of Hot Digital Radio website or no and a manager website, very proactive man. All the time looking for every bit of information. And immediately we get hold of him now ordinary now brand. Thank you very much for giving us this information and pay. Now mobile money to major networks in Ghana, cash pick up to 18 banks and all RA banks, and airtime top up is UnityLink Financial Services Limited. Or say Udi Tuma so na edem yanko enim na yenti media na till na ebe acknowledge proud sponsors and pay those watching us live on social media platforms and pay.
If you hide do, made them in Yamia.
station. Hot Digital Online.
I do, me da mi nyam yasio. I do, when I bio. I do, me da mi nyam yasio. Onipa say ni po, say ni pa nyina do wadue. Mani pa nyina nya trofo na nyame nya no kwafo. Eya mi ana na mi boni adondo no. Nanso ne, borwe na be ye ni da sopuno. I've seen my year of joy. This is my year of rejoicing. Aha you do, onyame ayebio. Nana nyame me so mama surrender. Aha you do, onyame ayebio.
Between time, the Niji Eddie Aku bless. In the meantime, I say a higher day. You're quitting there to a building trying to pay. More to come on the social media platforms this morning from the BBC website. It talks about even after it set a fire to Keir Starmer's house, Roman Lavrinovich, convicted on Monday of conspiring to commit arson, seemed to know as much as about the Prime Minister as a bullet knows about its target. Now, its anonymous handlers, known by the initial EL, gave a clue in a message. Look, what you attacked the home of a very high-ranking person in Britain, and I will send you money. You need to leave the city. Now, the Prime Minister Keir Starmer, Russia was behind arson attack targeting the Prime Minister. BBC reveals, and the BBC has revealed the Prime Minister Keir Starmer was targeted. Now it is all about an issue that has been unraveled. Say the 22-year-old Ukrainian builder has been weaponized to target the UK's head of government, but by who? Who was behind this perpetration? Now, our investigation has found that the arson attack was just one part of an extensive campaign of sabotage, provocation, and lies leading all the way to the Russian state. The handler, EL, who directed Livranovich, offered Russian citizenship in return for other attacks and glorify President Vladimir Putin. Messages that BBC has uncovered. It also brings the reality that we have identified evidence suggesting that EL is a young Russian diplomat, schooled information warfare by spies and propagandists, who is close to the highest level of power in Moscow. His name is Evgeny his name is Lukinsin. The name is tough. Now, he's a 23-year-old son of a senior official in Russia. And the two men found guilty of Starmer-linked arson attack. Russian operatives ran their sabotage and provocation campaign remotely through social media and messaging app Telegram. We found creating fake online far-right and Muslim groups, which were used to organize acts and vandalism in the UK and stir up division and fear. And two young men who have been weaponized by some top officials in Russia want to vandalize the Prime Minister. In fact, there has been arson around his corridor. And the BBC had said the arson were some people behind these two young men who have been weaponized to go and do this particular job. In Tianuhunsem and Swahanti, Keir Starmer, Russia was behind arson attack targeting the Prime Minister, BBC reveals. And that is the news on board Anopei as we're moving on from the Metropolitan News Anopei. Yako enim AJN and Co Limited, the Chartered Accountant Business Advisors, specialists in preparation, annual account bookkeeping, self-assessment, especially for Uber drivers. And to a Uber driver now, open self follow taxes in Tema, AJN and Co Limited, and friend was 016344 70495 and 30777742. And we are AJN and Co Limited, Chartered Accountant and Business Advisors. Idas Shipping for and so the Unyama call my Ghana. Idas for see Yambon Kaya say a ban door to door by air and sea freight. We are now with the fire shemu and answer or the far a puswa. A 65 Upton Lane Forest Gate Echo 7 9 Premier Bravo on door to door service. Omo ye money transfer any airline ticket di juma. Omo san so drums, boxes and tapes. Na eba no commercial nyama wo de ko Ghana titu se bia cars ni ade wo de kwa. And I say personal effector for EDAS for was 0203 976 0697 0203 976 0697 and 079 473 61067 and we EDAS shipping. Father to for ban a passport one sensem airline ticketer. Yenia Francis Finsbury Park about discounted British Airways fares to Accra for a fatherly visa travel and tours worldwide on 0207 6193843 and 07939656111 or 57 Stratgate Road, Finsbury Park, London, November 4, 3 Echo Green. Hot Digital Online promoting our newly attained radio, the DAB radio. And for now, it has been very clear. Say Hot Digital Online is now on DAB. Those who can confirm. Na unso upeso to be Agos ni adobenye biato. But a little support for the station because acquiring the radio license, it took a huge sums of money to build this particular DAB radio. Into Bombardier say unso to me a support to kakra with a little help. I said every little helps. Into Bombardier so to me abua bank near Santa there. Now account name near Hot Digital Online Limited. Account number here is 763-643-79. 763-643-79 and 0900128. And here short code 090128. For all enquiries, and I'll say, Abia, you want to ask some few questions, you can call on 079-314-06630. 079-314-06630. And I'll say 079-0844-3338 and 079-318-79741. And no Hot Digital Online for your enquiries. Rhapsody Apartment. So Oko Ghana na ope Airbnb. Baby obe lodge in tem. I guess I make I say Rhapsody Apartment. Ewo North Legon, Soa Peaceful Lane, Ablo AJ na $50 a night. But it comes with a package, a free Wi-Fi and DSTV. Na electricity need here. If you go carry am, wana ube slot electricity. Fre plus 233 5538 30229 plus 233 5538 30229 and plus 44744 5311 265 plus 44744 5311 265. To know a Rhapsody Apartment. Now come this weekend, the health awareness. We are trying as much as possible to conscientize you. Say, your data will be protected because most of us think say your data will be compromised because especially when you have your confidentiality with your GP. Now you are going to see a doctor or a nurse that you don't have any idea about or also so courtesy. But the point is that doctor or the nurse that you will confront, will never compromise your data. It is beyond their remit because it is not ethical standard for a doctor or a nurse to compromise your data because they know the Confidentiality and the Data Protection Act. So they will never infringe your right. Inti bra. Now, if you have an issue, especially men do stage beer, we need to synchronize the system from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. or 119 East India Dock Road, London. The venue is highly accessible. You can take bus 108, D8, and D6, and a DLR directly to All Saints Station. Into the vital event, free health checks, expert discussions on cardiovascular health, diabetes, community well-being, that will serve as an importance. and proudly presented by Hot Digital and alongside some renowned healthcare association in the metropolitan. And for 079-314-06630. It is Saturday the 20th from 2 p.m. Let us all go and meet some expertise. And as an expert, na and advising ewo yapomudin hu live in concert. The Maestro Kojentwi and Fred Mewe on the 5th of September. Now they will be trooping in our Dominion Center, the 9 Broadway High Road, Wood Green, N22 6 Delta Summer. Now Kweku Nyami with the great band, Davison Group Band, host Da Force and Kweku O Frimpong, Kweku Michechi Anope, TQ DJ. Nti Bombodian say with me after 077-288-76027. Na with me and so akosho bi. More we say Step Ahead Foods. Most of the Ghanaian products, we call the Ghanaian shops now, more apaso nyama kama with their brand Step Ahead Foods. And the almost soft golden tropical bread, no kama, to me izu kama, big fresh, rich and irresistible smooth, authentic banku, perfectly prepared for true home style experience, signature fanti dokno, traditionally wrapped, deeply satisfying, rich in heritage. And Step Ahead Food, who call most of the Ghanaian leading shops now be on 074-976-5309, 074-976-56309. And we are Step Ahead Foods. And I also say admin at stepaheadfoods.uk. In the meantime, one large room and small room be our Beckton. Over to me afre +44795-763-90380. Intia no and susunono ewo Beckton. Mobody afre +44795-763-90380. Tiamboni tu na yanko ni enche na bedin komano pay till na yanki. Anope minchecha minia ras bonsra ras minchecha no pay. E and J Handyman about the carpentry work store, fixing, hanging, fixing of kitchen wardrobes and wooden floors. E and J Handyman on 074-324-0211.
Julie, Kwame Akago, Masumu say, oh, no, so don't know, baby. Julie, Kwame Wakago, Masumu say, oh, no, so don't know, baby. Millimeter free, I can't tell me. Yeah, DNC said, for better, oh, for West. But I say, oh, better me, I could see, say, before dreaming. No more back or grab, bosso, we see a bit too. I'm a man, we are, oh, yeah, just send me to me, oh. Now, when you some poor, but I say, oh, Bemba, me, coco, Majimi, Pome. Amana Jimmy Tata, I could see, say, what mark my way or bed for me. Son of the panotier, oh, or the panoa, and the grogeno, Uncle me, you're in the farm. The first way, Jerry Bonkum, into the fossé, or the Rassia Bosra, Julie. Kwame Akago, Masumu say, oh, no, so don't know, baby. Julie, Kwame Wakago, Masumu say, oh, no, so don't know, baby. Oh, then you feel your grawati, no, do the other.
Yeah, Queen Trade Wilson on pay those watching us live on pay Nyami ye and social life the TikTok, and more importantly, on the TikTok, no friends and loved ones watching us live and pay.
One social no man is in into 12. Now put on come and coke and say crum. Or penny, the way, but in rain and in quality at Rema. Why we are just what I say. Or better walk or see you them. Papa Moo, Bonemo, but you know, painting was so much. Was so the Musa said, yeah. Was some no abrivia.
news, the interviews, and what have you, all back, ready to go on your favorite radio station, Lost Digital Online. Your favorite radio station, Lost Digital Online.
Live and direct. So, Saturday, and I knew about Lady Gaga and Ebusafo, the Mami, our Fremono. Saturday, and a year no ever bus or Broadwater Farms Community Center, number 1 Adams Road, N17. And to Lady Gaga and Abawa, Mugabi, which chairman of Abawa. So, the weekendi and mu boat party no baso to muko chele jabawa ano pay ya mwachi or they are two live ewa bawa radio nyame sure papa menka also say yenua ba Patricia Wusu aka Ejewa Mensa au frimono on the 27th and baby no so ewa T Crib & Sons Victoria House London E6 5 pa 11 a.m. and also Beko City of London Cemetery and Crematorium, Addersburg Road, and on Tianshan and so Elho. Na Titu and so ye no be bounce the Broadwater Farms Community Center, number 1 Adams Road, N17, and I know 27th of a year this month. The nearby Ejewa. And so, Duwa black and red. Meet me after Akwesi was 0755 1129 076. Angelina was 079. Angelina is 078 1182 6843. And Irajwa was 075 72 303 785. And the ancient to na Yambonito. Yanko inimano pay and check na bedin komo. Ano pay hot digital online UK and na uti ne ye bobo 70 bebre and also so be to me monitor one up na yanko enim too.
Come from my property. Maybe your love is too much. Your body will work in the poverty. Baby, carry me go. And your do be a mommy want to me. And your color be a mommy want to me. Oh yeah, I want fair. If you not money, I go give you. If you my body, I go give you. From right here, from so many.
Interviews and what have you, all pack and ready to go on your favorite radio station, Lost Digital Online.
Someone in my life. Baby, I don't need me life. Baby, someone in my life. You are my one and only, baby. You are my one and only.
I don't mean church Big J online. Juso into Big J online. I don't pay Nana Jimmy Kankai, Michicha, will be Biano, and pay Yamin Shra Papa Big J online. So I find life Big J. And one more Big J, Muti Big J online. So Yamin Shra Munina no pay on the social media platform. No, ya enima and so sharing life into Enchebeko line so na yedim komo anope ni ato agbe no so tew.
Send me a we near my name be no ni masumabo. Me no care. Ocho me sumabo. Anywhere ni masumabo. Ocho me sumabo. If you like money, I go give you. If my body, I go give you. Strong like chair for so many songs.
Anti Big J Online, ewo dropping. Anti Echechia, Nana Jimmy Kankan no pay. We call line so in command upon 079084433338. Kofi Francis into you.
Pan, good morning.
Yes, sir.
Pan, into your chrono, Mrayedma. Man, who was a normal strength to me after Ghana? Let me tell you something. We've been governed by the Constitution of Ghana, right? Sure. Said Defense Minister, and I'm another sector business minister. Up to now, you were Defense Minister.
At first, in the act.
No, but it happened a long time ago. Secretary of Defense resigned within few hours. Near a new Secretary of Defense, and I'm a boy.
Okay.
But Ghana, I said, we live in another world. Another world. Look at that. In our constitution, it stipulates it's a Chief Justice should be a member of the Council of State, right? And Chief Justice, I resigned way back in September last year. Yeah, in theory, and no, I was at the end of it. Look, this is a joke in Ghana. Ghana, no, I said, we are not a serious nation, right? Because those arm of government now, the framers of the constitution, you say, sector way anyway, and say, young for Chief Justice. Says her position now every country, no. We can never get Chief Justice. International say. Sa Council of State no na say any wouldn't be moved because Constitution is a Chief Justice. One can see him for Finance Minister, another him for IGP, or see him for Chief Justice, retired Chief Justice. Now you need retired Chief Justice in anywhere. How do that arm of government operate? How do they operate now? How are they operating in Ghana? Now you can't say this government. As I said, Ghana, no, to your constitution, no, we've turned our constitution upside down because the area, no, and no matter brain yajmo, and young conform, look, and I pay me TV, my stress, look, even God, your friend says, Keir Starmer is the Prime Minister here. Opinion polls is here, only 40 Boja, with all his hard work, only 40. But in Ghana, no, it's mean opinion poll. I say 85%. Who are the people that the guy, your friends, Musa Dankwano, call around? No, yes, I research. And 80 something. Look,
I will see 71. 71. 71.
We have to be serious as a nation, Ghana, no, we are Ghanaians. We live in this diaspora. We live in a world where people knows their left and right. Okay. In Ghana, maybe people don't know their left and right, so people can just come on air and say things and get away with it. Here, you can't get away with it. This is what I have to say. Thank you.
All right. Acquiring you.
So, Mr. Valentine, that's very Kofi Michawa Papa, Compecam, Naso and Cassia Obaya, Lee, Nana Kwame, Obripon, Nana Luti, Nana Misa. Kwame Hubante, Fred, Mr. Tufo, Mammy, Mr. Pommy, Alisa Pedum, Nana, Dickness, me, Nasewa, I'm sure Papa, and over terminate Chamon. Kofi, so one you know me, now you be out to a power because President or your campaign. Now, what you mean a convincing professors as of for him for Ninkum for any package I say a woman. Now, Obaya, so Chief Justice, Opamano, depending on Kabi Minty. And you were expected to say a dear Akonobium. The dear Akonobium, Sir President Party because a cocoa for me, Chum Coco, a fogu. Then may you quite, now the pipe of a system did a poor tank. I see him. na mmoda water mukoko also na sa me den kokon kete den kukubu kete abremo na masa aye 24-hour economy adwuma ba ko nipa miensa 3 shifts we ko anopa we ko wia we ko nwumire na we binya tunya te sase we ya na yesu kan was say hu say achiwade a ebo man se ejina baabi a ani kwase ejina obi afa nsɛm o obi afa nsɛm chama wuntumi nso asɛm no ɔsɛnkafo etirenum no ɔsesa wohunu sɛ asase bi so sɛ enipa ɛdane atemu na nipa ehyi nipa so a ɛma ɔkumentu ɛma ɔwerɛho efisɛ deɛ ɔso no a ɔdane mmerɛdi no ɔyɛ deɛ ɔde ɔpɛ biara ɔhyɛ nipa so no kɛseɛ bi wɔde ɔso kyɛɛ no ɛna ɔsɛ deɛ ɛdɛ koraa ne sɛ asase a yɛdɔ so yi yɛwɔ ɔhen paa ɛwɔ so deɛ ɛdɛ no ɛbɛ nipa nyinaa kyɛfa sɛ nyankopɔn ni hɔ nom a anka bɛyɛ yɛ papaapa na deɛ ɛdɛ no sɛ nyankopɔn wɔ hɔ paa enti deɛ obi yɛ biara no mma wɔnyɛ na anka ɛnyɛ atibɔdra adwuma a wontumi yɛ a anti mo ba yɛ mo bo na sendua mu yɛ sɛ adwuma yɛ bi na abɛɛ wode mako nan de ama onua ni no mu ntimi hunu wɛde mu kan da die ntasa sɛ akɔ sɛ wɔtara de bɔkyɛ sɛ de bɔ brɛ wɔto afɔ wano afɔ ɛnyɛ obi ayɛ o obi adwene ho sɛ ɛyɛ NDC ni na ne saka we eripiakoba we eripiaka ba onyankopɔn admo kyerɛ wai
okay mama thank you.
Oh, na nyame me da wase. Nyame no waka ne angba. Mama kan da nyame wo hwampa. Okay. Mama da God wo hwampa. Mukun my godly husband. My companate kan no do ho. Asa man be kan akanina. Francis, take it easy. Take it easy. Intenta ne da number kasa na ne da me refu too much. About the death of the Kekos university girl. When I moved that yes, men are wicked. Man is wicked more than a woman. One Tibiara honor we proven. So my God husband, I come ask me Francis, take it easy. Law is flexible. Damina Mukun during his law studies in London, a brain. No, I'm now where we are no course. I be fun to us and answer okay law. Only 2 years, no LLB. Law is flexible. Ma, where you former judge is no kind of way in it. Ma, me rough for him. Never summer. Until lawyers in go for. Is it law is flexible doing the work? The man, my late husband lawyer na office ye German na maka chanya me de nyame mama me nya be ni into law is flexible when I was in law asam no ho mamba kan na the nyame sense that we prove that man is more wicked than woman was student abeza no ya wa me because of law man fancy hala e biara fan thinking cap I inform was so as the data. The men English for just from the best school in Peckham, no Corbin, Sana South Africa. Only the white. Namina no be few. So I'm not big mammy, I have to put my thinking cap off. I have to put my thinking cap on. One can look powered or say squash over London. One can be that. Was Raglan Road. Into men are wicked more than woman. Fancy her. Name for your wife. Then you pay. One day and I, Monsieur Folk, Docasy.
I'm at the end of us. Open point you.
Good morning, Va.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And a idea. Make sure you know, also for David, of course, is here. Meaning, Kwame Peckham, Kwame Thames Speed. Lee Fred, it's your money now. Obaya, Obama, you made us all Ghana. bɛhwɛ nneɛma mu kakra ɛne yɛ nnuamaa no mu nyinaa maame sɛ waa dickness nana obi a va
Yes, sir.
yɛfrɛ ne sɛn nini ɛtaa ka asɛm bi na afei na mahu na nea ɔka na me ne ne yɛ adwen paa ɔse MPP foɔ yɛ ba a yɛwɔ first and second class people ɛna ɔmo no ɔmo yɛ low third or seventh class or whatever ɛyɛ no korɛ fi sɛ MPP no the first and second class people yɛadwen mu dɔ yɛni abue na yɛa na mebisa me ho sɛ obi ɛyɛ nimdefoɔ paa wotumi sɛ nipa yɛ nimdefoɔ ɔkɔdwani NDC party na ɔstate na ɔkasa a sɛbi akwalaa yɛawo ne nakora atumi sɛ asɛm a nipa yi kan deɛ ɛntɔ aso mu nanso akɔyɛ sɛ nimdeɛ no a abɔ NDC no yɛde abɔ ɔmu dua enti sɛ ɔmu di nneɛma akyi na ɔmu ka asɛm a wonhu nea ɔmu ka akɔsi nea nti a meka sɛ ni sɛ ɛm sɛ ne nua na obiara na ɛbɛka asɛm na meka ɛkwan asɛm kumasi kwan asɛm a ayɛ basaa ɛna ɔse MPP foɔ na start yɛ ne yɛanyɛ ne yie sɛ yɛyɛ ne yie a ɛnka yɛmmɛto ne saa ɛberɛ a na MPP foɔ start ɛkwan no na mekɔ Ghana mefa kwan ne so yes na ɛnyɛ smooth deɛ nanso na ɛnte sɛ ne yɛteɛ saa bere sɛ anwea koraa na yɛde bɛgu baabi a ɔmo make sure sɛ ɔmo make sure contractor no ɛbɛma access to but this time no it looks as if sɛ yɛwɔ jungle yɛwɔ there obi ho a wonte aseɛ yɛkɔ a wonam kumasi kwan so a na anwea gu kwan mfimfini na cars agyina wogye sɛ baako ɛnyɛ sɛ ebi a accident anaasɛ bi ɛte sɛ o yɛde anwea bɛgu kwan mfimfini nti wɔ sɛ car baako gyina for about the other side na wɔsɛ ɔmo gyina for about 30 minutes ansa na the other side aba ndi MPP time no this things will not happen wobisa ho sɛ ɛden arrangement and ɔmo contractors ɛwɔ a nti a ɔmo wɔ that kind of power to do whatever they are doing on the road that they don't care about anything
okay
so ufiri Accra ɛkɔ Kumasi na etimi take you 10 hours 10 good hours na wo ka kyerɛ me sɛ MPP for na start here na me bisa wo sɛ antimata we me bolo word you thinking cap na ɛwɔ hefa na wo thinking cap no ɛwɔ hefa ɛna ne to so mienu na yɛfa ne sɛ Francis can be say constitution ne say whether about me here education or say constitution ne say here chief justice and obey replace mamre no presa
former and no cry na when you say lawyers bia na judges bia I would judges back on all judges ni be back on
so okay me mum dey come here education minimum say no presa dia say no presa dia and na mama wonim saa and chief justice eti agwaso na wonam kwambone so eyi na free hop na wonim the value and the importance of a chief justice na wotimi fa kwambone bia yi na then the question I ask you where is your conscience
okay
where is your conscience all right
and that's Kwame Greenwich you
hello good morning opinion
morning you want to pay
yo me chap va le wabadwafo a bo studios Mrs. Obaya can send me the other day, the last Kwame, say previously, about a year MPP, severely a ferry hospitals here, Yeramahama, where we are free, a Mebu 2016, Sabi, I Ashanti region, say, your Bohoma, Sabina, Seka, on Koyedia Cano, on for electricity, why no more euros, and can intimidate their commodity. Or more my choke of financially, we all know Hollywood Danny before election the crown Yami to save Yami or MIDC crow or the crown to baby not one of the hospital the baby be crown a Bruno Mocha and only a good animal sebi what the iron is storage, that's a good years more to your mama day. I'm a hospital angry, I'm will be a mama day, I'm a yejuma. Na and then one back number to opposition and number Barbie show the new faces we are concerned about Ashanti region, development about. And now sometimes it drew baby and a Ghana for a special Ashantis and they know said now MPP party and we are done for the nation because it's for development. But a baby abe when you buy twice on a year 1 year agenda 111 what to two foundation all across the country co agenda 111 over in that way. Two from near go concrete, near Shisha Brog, near Filling. Yes, I can't get city die be. But in more force, yes, city agenda 111. The name agenda 111. What is the agenda 111? Foundation, our friends, agenda 111. But I don't cry more push up on us one year. It's about me, the MPP party, no, this is the Edru, maybe the Ghana for us, local TikTok. A month for me, appreciative of a baby, oh, yeah. The MPP party, my baby, I make it sabi impact on the Ghanaian people life when they upia able see. Now, me, we no move ya, but I want to say better a year high court, a high court say lawyer Pierre could be so nice and my boy because someone at Swa close to base 6 months. Yamiadum, verdict out on 10th of July. Was all redraw case. All redraw case are playing up. I mean, it's between you and your client. It's not from my court because you restarted the case because more verdict out. It's a better or more surprise over you for my and I'll be the Americans MPP party or more party.
No,
an idiot. Yeah, boy, and a gun of international at least 16 years.
I'm is he look at Yanebo?
No, some catch or say, I see look at Tiana Crown. He knew himself, said, Juma Mohammed, and I know the bachelor the power. It doesn't matter who.
I have some party, no, there's a disconnect. I don't know June 4th, painful in uncle. No, see, look at Japan.
Wow, what is there? What is a party of that?
Can Cramin Dintro, the econo. Abayano say, Onya problem, it will be a paralysis to the country. Problem na problem bi eni ho
ba problem bi e party ete ho ase ye wo program e ma obi ko what ya ze na ye ase du kete obi a so ni na no ate o kasa a wo cha mansan ne dom ito no yo ma bi on ma yura mahama o ro ne pa bo de mam wo de va o mo se ye o problem we party o munya ye be ko ye be sa
so obi won problem we tunu fu na wo problem don be so we tunu
mo de awareness na issue
da bi o kra de committee o kra de wo na wo so ndu wo problem e be affect Ghana for nyina.
Oh, yeah, the problem there. Mahama, front man, he's dealing with Ghanaians, and our party is down to our own party.
And that's Papa. Kwame so there, no. Kwame the problem, the ordinary DCA on Pese be who on the problem. All right, Yanko in them to again so 079084433338. Pokua also sharing live. Our TikTok. Yen more TikTok no. Echicha muni na no pay. Pokua and so share live. And Abdul Atta and Stephen Asuman and all summary and so share life and pay. Yanko, what I Jeffrey and you?
No, good morning, Mina.
Your name, sir.
Manya flu, me casa in your papa.
Oh, okay. By Muya, ain't you want to pay?
You, that's it. Oh, me go as in be, mammy be. Acquire a Kwame out and this new office in America. Papa Bina, or any European or any Javaria, some of them had now. Only no Beba Mabaco. No Sanko Warrior or Buffalo, no, so no Beba.
Okay.
Into a Buffalo friend, the Tawa Dassi. Now, why wouldn't you Acrafasen? On pet Mamma and the Papa Penino or Penasem. The Bia Papa Preduma. Na mami in the bay peninsula and so cocoa wi and the near cocoa de beer and near cocoa. And Tida Crona, my pay friend my buy, and mammy complaining none about my men and Casabanas war. No, say Quabe Bram's one, no, but no say, not say as a Quabis when near cocoa, or so Quabe the end idea.
And they mean Kwame on.
Have been all ye, what has he? Who was who can be party was it? Now, besides, also can't be was about yeah, the other day.
Yeah, they make a idea.
Yeah, make a idea. I would day. That's so, and this is why only a funny. Nano, possible could this a 38th anniversary, says that day. 34. I said, look at ya, you said, look at ya, or she could to answer the say hangers. Oh, what said, who had an idea so? Oh, President, and I can know. Mini party say, Paul, lawyer, Paul Lucano, what much did buy? What I say, a jet the movie, not me that catch up Kwame. So, my meal will not what that. A bedroom break. Obi a quite my media work with the honey boom. What it, me catch roll. When they made us and then me, I said, we are kind of me, because I wanted to be a bar or claim to say, and this idea, be any hope. But you know, kind of politics near dear church in him or government. Oh, so far, Bema. The two MPP, no, never be wow, only matured in politics. They just talk anyhow. Heads are buying Woody 8 years. Oh, a Bema, Massa. Was for another 4 years, no. Easy.
Okay.
Easy.
Okay.
Nti no omba odi omo maka de omo pani ehwe omo. Na fe so omo ntue omo nya ne ehie ni omo ntue akuafo no ka kokofo no. Omo ntue omo ka so omo sisi sika wo dollar ba fo bibia ba fo mo a omo ntue akuafo ka. Me de ne mehwehwa no because kuye ya papa.
Okay.
That's it.
That's bad. Nini, let's hear you.
Eval.
Yeah.
I want to make a correction.
Okay.
You see the MPPs. Sometimes they come on air. They only listen to social media, and they come on air and pollute the minds of the people. Look, about this some time ago, they said in the Jubilee House, the Mama have increased the salaries of the appointees in the Jubilee House. But I want them to go back tomorrow and listen to Ofosukwa chief press conference yesterday. And to listen to him. Your Mama have never done anything. They said your Mama have reduced the number of staffs in the Jubilee House, and even the money that he's paying is more than the number of people that we have reduced. Maybe if they are 100. And we brought 80. We are paying more than the amount this we are getting. Is if you add the total, even it's more than the 100 that MPP employed in the Jubilee House. Listen, fellow Ghanaians, let us take our time and digest everything that we listen before we come on air.
They were talking about
have not increased anything in what he came to meet.
The problem is they were talking about the budgetary allocation. The budgetary allocation was 2.7 billion for the Jubilee House, and previously it was 300 and something million. That's the quantum they were discussing. They were not saying you don't have right to do, but they are saying that look at the numbers that you have reduced, but look at the budgetary allocation. It's huge. That's what they were saying. That's all.
Yeah, but the issue is that if they want to know the truth, they should go back and listen to Ofosukwachi's press release with the pressman yesterday. It's only yesterday. They should listen to it. Valentine, you see the road. Me, I'm always on the road. The MPP, they say year of roads. How many roads did they do?
They said they did 12,000 kilometers.
They did what?
12,000 kilometers.
Oh, come on, Valentine. They did 12,000 and we are doing it again. If they do 12,000, the Eastern Corridor, the Middle Corridor, and the Western Corridor, did they do it? Come on, Valentine. We have to face the truth. They jam too much. I don't know. Sometimes Lee will come. I don't know how he manufacture his figures. I'm challenging him today to come and tell me, Honorable Chairman Nini, where he gets his information.
You're honorable.
Oh, yeah, I'm Honorable Chairman. You don't know?
I don't know. You are telling me. I don't know.
I'm Honorable Chairman Nini.
Oh, okay.
You see, so Lee should come and tell me where he gets his figures.
Okay.
He's always 10 billion, 10 billion to sustain the city.
We want to talk about the data. It's the data that is speaking for itself. When you are challenging the roads that maybe they did, you can go through the Ministry of Roads and Highways. They have the data there, so they cannot lie to you. What they say is on paper. So we are dealing with papers. That's why when he's making such statements, you should provide papers and say that this is the numbers we have. You can just say it, but when they are saying it, and because sometimes they inquire for maybe RTI, then if you don't want to bring it, it smells a rat. You see, so all these things that's why I'm telling you that if you are transparent enough, things that people will request, you submit them so that people will not be speculating and figuring things. But if you are holding them back and saying, we'll not give it to you, or there will be a recalcitrancy in the area of maybe RTI, they don't want to bring it, this thing, they don't know. it smells a rat. That's the problem. Don't you think you guys
And
should
you know, of Ofosu-Kwakye have explained it. So if they want to know more about the road, they should go back to Ofosu-Kwakye. In fact, let me end up by saying that, look, how do you call it? The MPP guy who used to come to on the radio, you know, with the what's the name? Afonso Erebi man. What's the name?
Kwame Beckham.
No, Afonso Erebi is a
Kojo
parliamentarian. Kojo Nkrumah, you see what he's doing. Kojo Nkrumah knows the sort of the mentality, the level of the people that he's dealing with. So he come and say something and they pick it up. No, NDC will never.
No, but Kojo Nkrumah said, Sami Gyamfi is the CEO. He's supposed to come to Parliament to challenge the accusation of the $240 million that was incurred by the Gold Board. He should come and explain. He didn't come. So why you guys are doing? He was making that allegation, and I know you know that he was requesting for that, and you don't want to come. So what do you think they will say? If he is in charge, and we've requested that you should come, and then tell us why this so and so happened, and then you don't want to come, don't you think it will raise concerns about your inability to appear?
Didn't they do more than what we are doing now? Look, Nkrumah don't have the right to invite him.
Okay.
The parliament have to invite him. Yeah, you don't have the right to invite him. Okay. And that's the reason why he has not been called. If the parliament invite my son will go.
Hey, who's your son? Who's your son? Sami Gyamfi.
I know the board boy, the good boy.
Now they need you there. Okay, I hear you. Let me leave you. Yeah. Because
all right, bro.
We are speaking things. This is in a banner Sami Gyamfi. All right. Skype into you. Hello. Okay.
Wow.
One was Kojo from Southland into you.
Yeah, Val, morning. Now, Nini one man honorable.
No.
Catcher is saying Fatano cry. He should take that name off his name. Because he don't deserve. Owabejina said we should go and listen to Ofosu-Kwakye. Was we not here when Ofosu-Kwakye came and told us, say, 2026, end of 2026, they're going to build 250 chip compounds. Ask him, say, one cry, has it been completed? This is the person we should go and listen to. How shameless can you be to tell us you can listen to Ofosu-Kwakye? And this, if I don't know what's wrong with them. You are talking about budget allocation. What proof did he bring to show says was allocated to the Jubilee House or Flagstaff House or no? What show say wait say any we are telling you a fact. Are you people not ashamed of yourself? You say you've reduced the number of people you've taken into the Flagstaff House. Now, and so budget allocation more than 2 times what Akufo-Addo was giving. Yeah. You see why the Bianam Buefuno? TikTok there and the number of he's not not proving. I am a Yasawuni platform we can prove this. The attacks they are getting as an NDC party on TikTok. These people, they think they're on Krana, and other things that we don't read. Their party is falling apart. So and we should tell them they've got a country to fix, and they've got 2 years and few months. Normal town, normal family, I go back as roads, year of roads. Now, roads 10 year, will be cut us at 12,000 kilometers. I was a year. More mention one road, Krama here. Big push, mention one road that you've been able to even start. You bet me I can say, road where they are starting, road where they are training.
And you have a woman who say, no. So no teacher if who say, yes, but I say, who do fact, no chain fact, no. Because Ubufua, no, I heard that. Goes on the bar, so because we can, or challenges saying, yes, I didn't tell me any problem with them. Yes, in because Nin some more on him, Nina, and so why should I as you know? We are there as I why I'm so better.
We are not wasting your time, because we want to face Ghana. Bobby Janum, what mind also prove to us that you are doing the work. Muntmin Kashe, would there be a constant attack on MPP? MPP for ya so move and I say, Bubu a year gumu, say, Mamma, Yeah, mo ya ye beka, mo anya so ye beka. That's yeah me attack him me dim trot said the omo ye go your so no. So they should take a note and then do the right thing because yes I the omo dey be bomb me tisa akopim so be free abai no.
Yo, and that's pa. Why I ain't you?
Good morning, Van.
Morning.
Yo, me daminya be makwadwa se. Kwadwo me tia pa, ya ma me din udi won kwanwo memu why. Ya me nyina eja tufuo tie wo Ghana, ofesike tie wo Ghana, ye tia wo mu nyina. Okay. Ya me ma modi kan be kase nyina, Uncle Jeffrey Kwame na Kwame, Uncle Joe, na Lutin, Fred, na Misa. Just ya me nyina want to din afache me, enye bo apa. Ye nya be me me rem few. E ma wo fefo di kran sister badachi man na me mam se wa me ba radio su nyina ye tia mo na se de nra na me kan ne de me nsanya nkan bi. Enra ye nua ba crossroom ene so ame de share sister Roberta ena na Lutin. Still happy no mi gusu o DAB dem bia se ye. Enti radio ye slemo e kan so ade ye bia so abonyoma bata ho ade e de bia abonyoma bata ho we e ka wo ho tie pesi e gina ye na so ne ye tie radio no da bia se de ye tie no a ye slemo mo aye na e ka na aba no ye nim se about 2,500 pounds e kan ye ntimi ntue ni nyina ye nyemu 1,000 crowd de support to a e beboa enti we ye wo little under 600 enti ye slemo mum tie ne mfa mo management no na da bia yentimi entie radio no na va ifre djuma ba na dwi nyina mentimi ana enso no nso gatufuo frame ava sometimes look born no na me hwe bi ntia bo be yine na fe na na titime so ma ya mentimi ana na ye se family na gatufuo so frame free Ghana enti no because we be until ne da kokura na va ontimi ntina especially my sister ya na oti and the sister Roberta was one time ne da was last be sorry my brother free mu wo frɛ was had na 3 days me ma so na so oba ya ne brother free mu ntina wa take leave kaka just 3 days enti no radio no eniho a yesu eniho a radio ni ho nti mu na we kwa me gene ne chine na sifu e menim sa Patrick pensioner oni dem nim so watua ne dia ma Van Dyke be born ma meti antimato so Van Dyke be born ma meti and this is one am akam man no oni ayi any papa ya wo Finland muntimi ntua sika ni bi muso na boka 50 words pa wo radio so enti metia na mutia ye behun da bia mo de ma no fa ye ho sa de mo de ma no fa Ghana fo ho no da bia asa na ni wese say yenkotu ofosu kwachi na wo kra de ya na wo be ya ho say wo ye graduate sini wo bia wo platform yi so wo sole ya yenkotu Kevin Taylor one Kwame Greenwich yenkotu Kevin Taylor yenko TikTok ni yenko pesika say na pesi ya kwa TikTok ni de anim koto so na wudifuo mu beti yekunyen udumedie no on say ya say yanko afi wa wo begira ho ka se ye mema pa yenko na yenkyire yanim na abehu de wo de be ye yentitru mimi ni li ni kwa me
ni adon yedwuma bi na na
o say
ni yedwuma bi na na security agency
ya no ba no obisa no because obeka no radio so ana me so me ka biye etu oba no obisa no so what you say na mo botimi ka de mo pe bia including John Mahama what the position from assemblyman to former president now he is president with me kaka party for is Bawumia you economy stupid nyansa sembe na etimi ka kire no wa be 2 years yefo se emfa ye numra na Kwame kasa no Greenwich was say Joseph Yami mo kra ko ho ye ko bie ma wo mo hye de course on so wa gu hu ani mu ase you call yourself Asante efiewrafo ye de mo tutu fiewrafo mo kama no ntum na de hye nkasa me kwa me nya de hye papa e wo mo so ma me Asantini a wo ye fu Asante ba me ye 50-50 me mfa me papa de ensie mfantini ma me matakra sa ache me mu miensa o se me yenzima so ka ho Western region eti me ya 3 in 1 enu na ma me ya 4 in 1 kra me sa wali pepe ni ti me ma so ye pepe fo ma ti me ya 4 in 1 ti bia me ti mi ka all inclusive na sa wo fra wo ho Asante na wo opposition Mudia mutimi akwa ama ye bie ma mu hwedie wo mu bia na wo waba 18 months will be minority kwahwa wakofɛ security sisi ye mabu mo so ni magu ase one say one say wa chichire wo wa contract to wo ho me hu say the brofo no kra me bu ofu kra wa contradict wo ho what contradict wo? You call yourself Asante. You call yourself Asante na party buy what you what they say 110 premium. A quarter Asante force. What me be one no kasai. John mama ko jina ho ka say Asante my dear ye disika kokko kra ye kwan ma mo anya mo fa kokko sa kira ko ma anya ne fe. What me be one no kasai. I say e ye kasa fin. What me koka bi wo voter ene ni krom ayi Islam. What me ka bi one book Kevin Taylor and Mlanchia be power, what do you two for what I'm abedra any euro two for Kevin Taylor free you two for what in ya Akasa and Yakasa Pakrada. Now, why you did to 2 few Ramma betrayed ye. What contradict who said Mumu opposition no baby ana with me call PPT can be mamma can be a memoir since you won't be a mamma. I didn't know almost so quiet. Modia police for any soldier for national security si bru wo what you be ase na baby aye kan ko di ni say ye yen ko ti ofosu kwa ache wo ho wa bodua na da ni ofosu kwa ache ewo power 2015 ade aye pro was president Akufo-Addo enya cancer wo na no wanya kidney problem ni nyina so na wo jo ma ne atamel so ofosu kwa ache ebe ye press conference nyansa sam obeka ye ni say Akufo-Addo yo yale we Akufo-Addo tina opposition another 1 year aba power another 8 years asa ko opposition 1.5 years Akufo-Addo yale ni ye hunu besine esie ni John Mahama yale nti ade bia na nanim ahonhono ye hu yale ekuma tames mo na ya na mo de mo hobo na ye nim ni nyina ya yenka ye hu yale ekuma tames ye nim de nti ade bia na John Mahama wo fufuru na sani pa we beka asasem we na ye no kra na obeka mu na mo si Akufo-Addo ye kromfo woni na busuafo ofia ye ne budget nyina kra ye covid na 2024 ye de man ye 326 million Ghana cedis with 8 agencies baku 8 with 80 ministers now 58 ministers. Who budget here 2.7 billion. Me and could just say half of it. More than 8 times.
Okay.
One a year V. Nasa ofosu kwache. Nim workers the work Jubilee House. What you market 57%. Workers, Ghana workers, ordinary workers, what you 9%. And your budget Obia finance minister at force be ready here it's after to force in the ending no kre yen go to for su party just listen to yourself as a graduate na ye can wa ba bi jira ha aba ka se ni se edwimu adwi ma dua ye sika ko pray ma dua ye sika ye kase
la ampa so ko ji bosia waso wen wi sika waso ko ji bosia no ko top play no la ampa waka nti won wi why ya say oba ya anso de no 0790844338 na enchebe my muso nde bobo repeat broadcast of CCBC sorry because suffer assuming ewo mind Ghana intinde suffer assuming onto me emfa the sermon no emba because suffer nso so to kwan suffer penye to kwan je bebo sermon bi I course over the weekend ewo CCBC sorry hot digital na wotie and yen konitew na yentwa edmede no so anope yentie Patrick yentie usudi enko.
Hello.
Patrick yentie.
Unim catch your buyer say the size of the budget has nothing to do with the size of the personnel. Okay. Ultima for one person or Jubilee House. But the budget now is about 10 billion. Even though Ultima for 100, Ultima for budget of less than 15 million. It's not proportionate. The activities of the day will determine the budget that is given for. So the content of the budget is not related to the fiscal present need. Oh, Indiana BBNT, we can't some Pajovan. I teach you any other.
Now, as a man, okay. Patrick.
Because
You have reduced ministers and people that you want to work with. Now budget got 2.7 billion. Now man for crazy. How can I explain this? So that is why Ofosu Kwachi has explained. So if the right thinking member will just post a no. It doesn't lie in my bosom to explain. Because the point is, you in opposition are saying, say, Oma Fanipa Bebre, Meboa, Joe can be.
Yeah.
So, what was the budget quantum?
Okay, now.
Analogy to say which you say. Say. I don't think American, let me hear you.
You find the 50. You find the 50. Sign the 50, no. You program my 50 billion. 50 billion, Kumasi Expressway, airport phase 3, phase 1, being recognized. Near Tamale, so Sodi Baga Road, on about 500, near Dena. All those offices, converge in Jubilee House. So if we add the expenditure or the budget for the project, now that will come to that level. It doesn't mean that the money is not done. So if you size of the civil servant now, my can say, and your mamma the 2 more. A coup for the 2 more council on Article 71 on this January 6, 2025 year honey over and signing say for that increase, the near government will increase, catch your wire say on country of a key and that's on Kwame Peckham. No on facade and say Article 71 given another sign here for the increase of the civil servants spend. So when we came, we have to uphold it. Because
no, but Patrick, in your right estimation and census, when you reduce the government machinery, that means that the budget allocation should be lesser than the kind of exorbitant figure that we are experiencing. So why do you juxtapose the two? Because somebody took about 100 and something ministers were reduced to 80 ministers, but the budget was 380 million or something, not more than $400 million. But this is $2.7 billion. So why are we trying to argue with this?
Okay. If you bring those two conditions now, employment, that capital expenditure, the capital expenditure, or the cathedral, and the core on the increase here. You understand? The express road account for that.
Patrick, you are talking about 300 and something million. Patrick, the analogy is that you are talking about 300 and something, almost close to 400 million. Now you are talking about 2.7 billion. So why can't that billion quantum of money should be reduced to approximate figure that we had previously? That is the discussion.
The discussion is that they are being myopic on that aspect. Sorry to use that word. That myopism is reflected in that the capital expenditure. We're talking about capital expenditure. CBC Temahabo.
No, so capital expenditure means that I didn't know and who's can we try now said that because
who's can and yet for remuneration and yet pay.
So why is it so exorbitant?
No, it's not exorbitant on the kind of road development near the infrastructure.
No, but the same roads here, it be happening previously. We know how much went in. And so banner by roads Nibia. Your one is different from what is happening. Is that what you are telling us?
Can I ask a question? The economic circumstance of a day differs from the next general. And a road construction, 1 kilometer of a mile to commercially be about $1 million a road. But 1 kilometer from Accra to some basically 2.5 million. It depends upon the physical difficulty, their challenges over there, and what items they are bringing in.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Like for like, publish the expenditure. This is what we need against MPP.
Thank you. That's Papa Patrick. Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Morning.
Say I don't know much. I'm sending you.
Yeah. So Bano. Okay. Yamin Shano.
When I see so, Obaya Michia, no fanane, and offer Simaba, to country. Your friend say, one song said, can be an aquame, Peckham can they be a say, Mamma, you be a yade, Yahunida. And you're careful, see if a cock of papa, we ask our baby on. Then I see a month will be sent a question about, and someone can say, Agenda 111 hospital is no prudent. Oh, but the question I say,
building 261 24-hour market at the same time, is it prudent? And some people are okay. Me cousin back or premier or the boy for now, so you teach any work or school with the madie. Mama begin to catch them say, your friend is saying, your mama institute duty free car loans for all teachers and health workers. What you say? Or buy no on your moshi. The same thing in Ipakoya, Okojina na Vrungu. The same thing also be abolish double track system. On your she. On one Sakuya Kojina catch over 70,000 people are bang a year or more affected on me. And I say no cocaine. Also a bar within 1 year no better. Bet US can normal set even long-term system or maybe to uncle Foka. Normal bar make sure say. Bet you be a day, if you carry Amano.
Okay.
Something when you know, Kai. And so one day when you suba cry, young show could get to a braka. Obetina or Tama bread tampon, yeah, nothing say, or per se, or take you over Labadi Beach Hotel. Akwa organize demonstration upon demonstration, and now munya profit on my tampon to me, may you say, what's so munya profit in Argentina? Now, Nanado to a inama. Ne ministers yes Ibrahim Mama did a company's name man will be on country. Say see Labadi Beach Hotel almost they need investors because almost make loss. A journalist will be asking to me my question. They say foreign minister say now okay about Labadi Beach. So munyam faso. And so could the two mobile power. See, I'm Muslim here, new investors. Let us say, I'm why I say Ghana need branch champion. I didn't over take over and I say.
John says, branch champion also come out. Why is he silent? Because when you know,
so Obekasa beginning.
And I'm sure say, once you know, say Nipano Sheda no Esana, then you come up publicly for everybody to know, say it was a modus operandi. From this side, because me, I may fat ni free. This
because
is,
they all come to
so when you keep quiet now, okay, you told the only waka say who person will toma one, na more toma only the waka, but one and I say would dispel that rumor. But there was nothing like that. So,
but this is and make us say, or make us say, now no be okay, well, because Brian Champon, okay, a time of be there for hotel no me a minister. What you say?
Okay.
That time no me a minister.
But you silence means consent. When you keep silent now, it's like why?
Una make us say, oh, you'll be on your day on Pekasa.
Okay. All right.
And your man or your man for NBC near obey or what is his name? Or call Obi-Wan or Kase. Even the Dallas is cry, sick and Nikani, Tamponade.
Okay.
It's your man. But Oba out to Mekasa, and so Ibrahim Nekoye, a cost spending 1p and now £1 crowd will be one near the Abbasi, oh, a charitable work. Near or the SU may come with the metrasu, or this was all the attendant.
Okay, Nano. It is nothing to write home about. The point is that the environment, wants you to do something so that you can publicize it. So when you keep quiet, now we be underneath now on car, then it is like a storm in a teacup. You are not doing nothing. That's the point. That is the politics. Brana Champion should understand that is the politics we are doing. If he want to really engage himself into political terrain, this is the way to go. Because you cannot do things and keep quiet. No, be too so you guys will know Kumami and so be now. So don't defend this indefensible. It is something that your own people sometimes they entangle themselves with these issues because
we are right because the two baby and this MPP for this year blame one.
And you know defending
to me. But I don't know. Omo buy ministers. I get double salary. Also munyami enka. Ye mo muntia the back.
And put any jailable offense.
How many checks no they bounce here?
Yati yendas papa kete chedi ane. Dikin is yentio na yanko yenim.
Hold on, I'm coming. Hold on.
Dikin is yentio.
Hello, many other United Bank.
I met you on Kappa, yentio ni yanko.
So me dem clear.
You dem clear pa yentio.
I'm no ko. Hey, my what find time na. NDC farm mo free. Now what dem catch one corner. Hey, ma me night. If you push market. When you at night. Doctor Baya Bekai, who, wait, who may wait. When you have a Michawan, Chairman, my honorable son, Tamoko, Honorable Lee, Honorable Nancy, Honorable. Mawa Ghana is yellow for what? Oh, I'm prepared. How we are you? May I know we are sure. We can and then Mr. We can and up make me sure. Looting. My queen, Dr. Baya, Michio. Nana, that's in ma. Oh, Bia, Michio, Michama Matsa. That's in my nana. I miss that one. I tell him, Michio. Maybe I didn't make a credit. I would have been power Ghana. As you know, but no, back and follow you, ma. No, what's work with ya, what you want time. Forget to Baba Canady. And yen, Pia. All Obama, Olomo. When you know what Baba letter, you don't be making a radio and the pay. Always said that what is Agenda 111? Imagine, Agenda 111 means the government, NPP party, we took the country to another level. That's the meaning of Agenda 111. What are you want? Let off. Economy is down. Everything, nothing is removing in Ghana. What are they talking about? Now, we don't make Ghana for why am I Ghana? People who came to Ghana to settle, they are now running back to where they come from. So, what type of country? Okay. Mama. Every country, let them know that 8 years when we came to power, we have free education, light is flowing, water is flowing, everything is in order. People were happy. The economy was stable. Everybody, the children who are there, they are well-worn, selling doctrine by the roadside. All of them, they were in school. Even people who have children, they were in school. All people went back to school. These are called a proper party. Can manage the country, not NDC. Okay. So I'm a man who could be my medical. They catch a Ghana for them, but where who know? Where who mono quadro? 2028. Please vote for the promised one. Number the many in Yama Seattle. Now one. You people should think about your future, not now. Think about your future. Who will take you to that future? Is my promised one, Dr. Bawumia. Into the one to have a man. So a man. How you lay your bed, you will lie on it. What you are saying is a starter. The main course is coming. You have to endure it for 4 years. Then after 4 years, if you don't change your mind, it's up to you.
And as a particular issue, no. If only you and cover 2 courses in Pong.
Yo, Valentine, Mammy Chow, no pena, Vincia, Madame Ella. Any Yenya no more have a casa, especially a hotel for MPP for any a hotel for Ghana for Papa Bia almost a hotel Mutier. At all the Nase, Ubibano dia Troa. The Godin some coffee fan. Utum is a Utumi man who chain a pan of your ordinary number. Patrick, as a man who can, you can't budget for the presidency compensation. This is a road, and road minister. Road minister in a budget. I will be road near the compensation at the office of the president. Agencies are in a Shanati, and the Kufa Dunia including scholarship secretariat, any president special initiative. Me and Shanati. Muhammad Dian, I am a Shanati. No, what you minister so up 60. Not a who could just go budget in the alcohol and only 2.7 billion. Woman Kufa to the no ministers in the year 86. Not only 326 million. Near Bissau, we are a in it. Who could to cook you need to go for refreshing courses because it looks like the brain is Mimi said, Ananias Kwachi Ofosu. Ananias Kwachi, then you could hear. Of your no to make your campaign will be them don't broadcaster, and you could hear. Mwakasa no muni pa no muni na kosi practical no so hwe nipa bi o mo be president edi we no hwe onu kosi practical eno ni eno na Diaspora magazine are nominating as the best video of the year. That kosi practical you know. Oti mo hwe mo we mo hwe nipa bi a mo be president edi. Na we oti na muntada ko di ka ko ye se after fortune obiti ba onia mami ye mami abro ba bobo onu su biti ba onia sidin ketia obiti ba onia operikopoku obiti ba onia you see and then here I di omusabi approval rate is better ega ese Muhammad na approval rate is this what to buy about 68%. Oh na musa dan ko trofo NDC near you know Dimrika they say cost 71. Why would this be one? Even an apple, I don't want to say can you get the NDC party? Yeah, pass no. A good for the Parliament. Parliament, which is the House of Records.
Okay, I'm going to tell you.
Book, the night, why are quite Maku 12,000? 12,000 and no kind. No challenger. Opinion junior challenge, you know. Say a Cassis here. I've been one of my. Since independent, why your hospitals? I see you will cook. Oh, mobile casta, more lower bar, no, it's a man to mean kind so much because and you know what to Bontini, I didn't know, it's infantile. We can't challenge it because it doesn't carry any weight. And Jamaya so young prepared be an yama. Because the Mobaki can one Baki can Yamabaki can it's like a child of 9 years brain.
David. Your time no question. You have 2 calls. You have 2 calls. What the upon Crumensian would be betrayed. No more debate. And upon Crumen say, if you want a debate, come to the House of Records, okay,
which is Parliament.
And that's what's up into quickly.
Mr. Valentine.
Yes.
Oh, good morning.
Morning, prophetess into na.
Yes, my dear. I mean, sure, well, I promise to hold in high esteem our heritage, won for us.
Okay.
Then the Bible said, Timothy, for the kings and all that in authority, that we may lead a quiet life and peaceful and godliness in honest. And to say your mind,
okay.
Now, some bum. Now, yes, those who have authority over us. Say yes, more. You wrote in here, and when I see a car, my young say, Wama Betsy, Wama Boyen, Ama or minor, roads na aye mutu monkano, accident ACCA, Chessa a dready 4, yana humti. And yes, slay and penny for those who have authority. Sarah Dinka Wama Kuma. Nothing so education or more medication. Schools for teacher for any bini. Enya bin hwe enhia de man kwala no entimi ko omanim wo so da bi o matimi abaye prime ministers and lawyers and doctors ye de empai boy ye bo anu so man be di yam ye di enti we slawom ye road ye market wo mo building market emma wo mo dwadifuo ko dwam na hwe dwai na ni pegu mu se preka na so wo nya baabie ekura na ye nya na yetimi edigwa no a Momoye, it is slow, several then come akoma. Now, womuntie, no more minor. Now, you see any yammy slow in it.
All right, Nana, 2 minutes, Yanko, your time.
Okay, Valentine does say, Michia and hotel phone, papa party phone, yeah, sisters, I mean, Shamo. Or friendly day, agenda 111, all my year foundation, MPP for your foundation. Obi will say a Java foundation, Java foundation level. A tropa of anything, and I feel so a Jubilee presidency budget as a mayor okay. Hey, I'm running me with a crack on me with a scholar. I feel wow, we see a budget in yet, and I need a project in Yɛkɔkɔyɛ express road, yɛde kɔ akɔyɛ dɛndɛn. Home. Afei ebisa ade express road mu sɛ ɛbɛkɔsi 30 billion. Afei ɛyɛ dɛn na afei de mu di 2 billion na as mu na de suban koraa na ɛyɛ ma wotu mo NDC foɔ motumi ka kyerɛ yɛn sɛ 2,500 dɔɔso sen 3,100. Then no nimdeɛ no mo tete ɔman no mo tete ɔman no papaapa. Ghana foɔ mede ma no sin meka kyerɛ mo sɛ aborɔfo mediafoɔ ɛna ɛhwɛ yɛ ɛna ɔmo ka kyerɛ mo sɛ yɛ nenam yɛhu ahiafoɔ a ɔmotumi to aba sei da yɛde ɔman ne sika ɛyɛ adeɛ ama ɔmo a ɔmo so ɔmo ne ɔmo mba ne ɔmo daakye ɔmo so ɔmo mpɛ same one example mpo any buffer stock Mr. Mahama ko gyina sitting sɛ na ekyem na yɛ gyina ha na yɛ head teachers ne doctors ne lawyers for ne yɛ ni agye sɛ pere na yɛ twa yɛ ho prɛprɛprɛprɛprɛ ɛne ne yɛn dɛ and yɛdua ne nia academy meka kyerɛ yɛn sɛ hwɛ sɛsɛ ano aban na kasa abɔ man sika wɔ ɔman no mu no wabɔ ne nia wabɔ ne loan wagye ne loan enti businesses kura ɛnyɛ sika ɛna ɔmo de ato ɔmo adwuma so edwuma egu nkurɔfoɔ nya heart attacks nti sɛ aban a yɛde ne baa yɛ de yɛatwi yɛn ho asan na Ghanafoɔ metwi yɛn adwene aba so sɛ yɛsi yɛpɛ nkɔsoɔ ne yɛpɛ mpuntu a ɛnyɛ aban a ɔfeel sɛ 2005 ɛdɔɔso sen 3001 ɔfeel sɛ 20 cedis ne boy ɛdin sen 30 cedis nti ne moma yɛn yi yɛn ho mfiri party NDC.
Tune in to Hot Digital Online. Tune in to Hot Digital Online.
Now on DAB.
Now on DAB.
Now on DAB. Now on DAB.
Now on DAB in London.
The news, the interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station, Hot Digital Online.
Bishop so assess ono wanye sute amanyame ma CCBC amba na nka yembi any ministry intiana mi sute intina yembi nya ministry hallelujah we won my celebrating imam kakra the maso na ye ni PLP ana ye ni vice nyame insra ye ni ana sofa ye hyimu ania nyame insra won enyibre me di insra sufi me won kafo kakra ana CCBC Cape Coast Rehoboth Temple. Yes, yeni so emboa wo mboa de aboan wo good wo de boan. Nyame hira woni apa. Hallelujah. Yo enyi bre ma sema medeva ma to ne din yes